Taylor have done a fantastic job in those linebacker roles as well. Alex Hinojosa, Abel Paxton, those guys up front, Ray Salinas, doing a great job as well. And then you come to the back end, and they just don't – nothing gives. You got Jordan Wright, Logan Hutchison, Anthony Wilder, Eli Howerton back there who've done a really nice job, and I think what is an improved pass defense from this Defiance squad from a year ago. Absolutely.
They're playing the cover two perfect. They get their reads. They're very disciplined in where they're supposed to be, taking away, the shallow passes and not getting beat deep. And a big part from last week also was Abel Rubio coming back last week. He did miss a week with an injury, and he came back last week, played just limited time just on defense, did a great job at a couple of really big tackles. So we'll see where he's at today. Play a little running back also. He's that bruising back where you just, that fullback up the middle, squares his shoulders and puts his head down and gets yards.
Well, this is a Defiance team that I think is going to match up, and we'll talk about this a little bit better, but the defensive side there, this is an Elida team that comes in last in the league in rush yards, and this is a very, very good Defiance defense against the rush. Going to be, I think, one of those key matchups here tonight.
Absolutely. Obviously, I've said this before in my previous broadcast is you win the ball game on that line, offensive, defensive line. That's where it's won. Your defensive line is probably the key of most games. They can switch the field pretty quick with sacks and, tackles for loss and all that fun stuff. So we'll see how they come out today, fired up and ready to go.
Defiance and Elida, 52nd meeting between these two teams. We're going to take another timeout on our Estill Chevrolet Cadillac pregame show. When we come back, we'll talk about the opponents tonight in Elida. We'll get you your starting lineups, your keys to the game, national anthem, all of that to come right here on DCTV Sports.
Estill Chevrolet Cadillac is this area's new and used car headquarters, earning your trust one satisfied customer at a time. Estill Chevrolet Cadillac, North Clinton Street in Defiance, and online at drivebobestill.com.
Welcome back to Fred J. Brown Stadium at Defiance High School, Week 7 of the high school football season. It's Defiance and Elida tonight here on DCTV Sports. Josh Bush and Ray Romero with you on our Estill Chevrolet Cadillac pregame show. Estill Chevrolet Cadillac, North Clinton Street in Defiance, earning your trust one satisfied customer at a time. Visit them online at drivebobestill.com. For Elida, they come in with a record of 2-4, 1-4 in the Western Buckeye League for fifth-year head coach Kyle Harmon, who is a career record of 21-25. Opened up the season with a 40-0 win over Rogers, and then went on a 4-game losing streak to open up Western Buckeye League play, losing to Shawnee, Kenton, Ottawa Glandorf, a shootout with Bath. 62-56, and then last Friday night able to get a win over Salina 17-14, which is an impressive win because that's a very, very good Salina team that's near the top of the Western Buckeye League standings. But they are led not only by their senior quarterback Ryan Magoo, but Amari Wash. He is number 2 in the Western Buckeye League in all-purpose yards. He does a little bit of everything, Ray. A little bit kind of like what we were talking about with Anthony Wilder. But he rushes, he catches a little bit more out of and so he's got 141 rush yards. He's got 472 receiving yards, 461 return yards. So he's averaging almost 200 yards a game in those different things, and he scored 10 touchdowns this season. That is the guy that you want to know where he's at every single down.
Kick it out of bounds.
Well, I think
that would be an answer.
I think he's averaging over 30 yards a kickoff return. So
yeah,
take it to 35.
Absolutely, that's the discipline again for the special teams, and this is a game that you can kind of see. Well, you're in a 4-game winning streak. You're sort of on a high of being able to. And you come in, you look at a light a little bit. You might, they're not as good. Maybe, the players kind of sense that a little bit, and then it becomes a letdown game. And you try to play catch-up sometimes. So that's where the interesting part is going to be when they come out. They're going to be fired up, ready to go. That's the biggest thing. Don't let them take advantage of our, overconfidence of being able to get a W. Every week in the WBL, it can go either way. It's just tough-nosed football. And if you're not prepared and ready to go, it could be like 2 weeks ago, 62-56 without any defense. And it can happen in a hurry.
Well, you've got a couple of guys to look at. Their senior quarterback, Ryan Magoo, injured halfway through the season last year. He's out here this year trying to make a point for his senior season. Obviously, he's found his favorite target in Amari Wash. But another guy to look at is one of the leading defensive players in the Western Buckeye League as well, and that is 6'3", 235-pound Parker Krim, who is, I believe, 4th or 5th in tackles in the Western Buckeye League. But just an impressive young man. They are going to get after you. One of the biggest things when you talk to Coach Cooper is this team has speed, athleticism. They're going to have to compete with that, make sure you know where their athletes are at.
Absolutely, and Gryway has done a great job on the defensive defense side of the ball, taking away their leaders, their rushers, their top passers, playing a 2-on-1 coverage or sitting back in a zone coverage and have man under, man over top. So we'll see how that plays out today.
Estill Chevrolet Cadillac pregame show. We're going to take another timeout. When we come back, we'll get you the national anthem, the starting lineups, and we'll get you set for kickoff tonight here on DCTV Sports.
Estill Chevrolet Cadillac is this area's new and used car headquarters, earning your trust one satisfied customer at a time. Estill Chevrolet Cadillac, North Clinton Street in Defiance, and online at drivebobestill.com.
Welcome back to Fred J. Brown Stadium at Defiance High School. Our Estill Chevrolet Cadillac pregame show is winding down here as we're getting about 5 minutes away from kickoff here on DCTV Sports. Week number 7, Elida and Defiance, as we are awaiting the Bulldogs to burst through the tunnel and make their way out onto the field. And here they come, and led by Anthony Wilder through that bridge. And here we go. On the field, it's go time here tonight. Let's take a quick look at our Northwest State Community College keys to the game. Your key to great career opportunities begins with a great education at Northwest State. Visit northweststate.edu or call 419-267-1320 today. Let's take a look, first of all, for Elida. A couple of keys that I came up with, Ray, and maybe you'll agree, maybe you won't agree. I think they've got to keep their offense on the field here tonight. This is not it's not an impressive offensive numbers by any means of the imagination. They're going to have to create turnovers and stay in the game early. I think if they get behind early, this isn't a team that's made for coming from behind and getting that win in the third, fourth quarter.
Absolutely. Elida did win the toss. They elected to receive. So our defense is going to be out there first, so we're going to get first hands to see how well they do.
The Western Buckeye League Sportsmanship Committee members are meeting at the 20-yard line, so we're going to be getting set for our national anthem here, and we'll get our Defiance keys in just a few minutes. But our national anthem is brought to you by Defiance County Veterans Office, proud to support local veterans and their families and connect them to the resources that are available to them. VFW Post 3360 presenting the colors here as they do each and every week, and the Defiance High School Marching Band will be performing our national anthem, the Star Spangled Banner. The Defiance High School Marching Band with our national anthem presented by Defiance County Veterans Office, proud to support local veterans and their families and connect them to the resources available to them. Let's check our keys to the game tonight for Defiance. Ray, first on my list, establishing the run. I don't think they're going to have a challenge with that, but I think looking at Elida's rush defense, they give up almost 200 yards of rush offense a game. A great opportunity for Defiance to maybe get, they're kicking in over 200 yards a game. Should be a good matchup on that side of the football. Tackling in space, I think, is going to be important tonight. You got a kid like Amari Wash, who very athletic. You're going to have to be able to tackle in space against the speed and athleticism. And I think special teams here tonight as well. You got a guy back there in Wash. Again, I go back to that, but over 33 yards of return yardage this year and a couple of touchdowns to go along with that. You're going to have to be sound and disciplined on defense here tonight.
Absolutely. Kickoff, stay in your lanes, go down, find him, make a good tackle, box him in, don't let him get to the corner. That's going to be the key, and we're going to find out right away.
Our keys to the game, courtesy of Northwest State Community College. Again, the key to great career opportunities begins with a great education at Northwest State. Visit them online at northweststate.edu. Our starting lineups tonight are courtesy of Baker Schindler Company, proudly serving the area with the highest quality contracting services for nearly 100 years. Baker Schindler Company of Defiance and Paulding, baker-schindler.com. Defiance defense will be on the field first tonight, and let's get them started up front. We got a senior and a pair of juniors in the defensive line, and Alex Hinojosa, Ray Salinas, and Abel Paxton. That linebacking crew, some of the best in the Western Buckeye League. In fact, the leading tackler in the Western Buckeye League, Joey Robinson, the big senior, 5'8", 163 pounds, leads the Western Buckeye League with 90 tackles. You got Kelton Gibbs back there with 53 tackles, Mitchell Taylor, 31 tackles, and we'll see Abel Rubio in that linebacker core as well. Your corners tonight, Jordan Wright and Logan Hutchison, and the safeties are Eli Howerton and Anthony Wilder. So the Defiance Bulldog defense will take the field first here tonight. Our starting lineups, again, courtesy of Baker Schindler Company. As Ray mentioned, Elida won the toss, and they want the ball first. So we're going to see the Elida offense as they will go from our left to right from the press box here tonight on what is a gorgeous, less rainy Friday night than we had in week number 6. Elida at Defiance here on DCTV Sports, and we are underway from the Fred on this Friday night. Good to have you along. It will be picked up at the 15-yard line, and I believe that will be it'll be defended very, very nicely. I don't think that was Amari Wash.
It was Wash. Number 4 did recover the ball. Got about 6 yards maybe.
I thought it was Kaufman that had it, but good eyes there.
Doug Hadamer with the tackle. Did a nice job, scored him up, and took him right now.
So
that's a great kick. Short kick, but let it bounce around a little bit. You got to pick it up and
make him work for it.
Absolutely.
First down and 10 for Elida. They'll have the ball spotted at their own 25-yard line for senior quarterback Ryan Magoo, 6'4", 205, injured halfway through last season, and he'll have some big targets, including Wash. He'll have trips to his left and a single receiver to the right side, and he's just going to tuck it and run on first down. Not going to have anywhere to go. And that was bottled up very nicely. Coming off the bottom of that pile, big Ray Salinas, the 6', 255-pound senior interior man for the Bulldogs, and limits them to a gain of 1 on first down. Elida will not huddle here. They'll just look to the sideline for the play.
Looks like they're kind of spreading it out here a little bit like most of the Western Buckeye League has done, so it's nothing we haven't seen.
Cameron Kaufman, junior running back in the backfield with Magoo on second down. They'll hit him on a little flare out to the left. And that's going to be good enough for a first down out across the 40-yard line. And nothing fancy there, Ray. Just split him out of the backfield and find a little spot and turn it upfield.
Yep, running back came out of the backfield to just a little curl route, hit him, and away he went for about 14 yards.
So Cameron Kaufman, 5'11", 170-pound junior with the first down gain for the Elida Bulldogs here, as he will remain in the backfield, I believe. Two receivers to the right. They'll give it inside, and the ball's on the ground. It'll be picked up by the Bulldogs. I can't be wrong if I say it.
You can't be wrong, and there's flags all over the place.
I think those are the.
I think we had a little jump. by Elida. Man in motion, number 4. Looked like he took off before the ball was snapped.
I think those are just the.
Are they just
those
the
are the fumble?
bags?
Yep, those are the. They've got orange beanies.
They do have orange, man.
Alex Hinojosa coming off the football, off the turf with the football. So the first turnover of the night. Now Elida came in actually really clean on the season. They were at an even 0, plus or minus on turnovers, but they will commit the first one here, and that'll be a fumble on the exchange there, and the Defiance offense will take over, led by senior quarterback Brez Zipfel, who last week tied Drew Price's career touchdown record at 42. We'll see if he can get his 43rd here. They're going to fake the end around to Wilder. Pressure coming. Brez eludes it. He's just going to throw this away as he didn't really have anything downfield, but credit that defensive backfield from Elida. Nice coverage on that one, and it forced Brez to throw that ball out of bounds.
Yeah, it looked like that defensive end stayed home, didn't get sucked in, so Brez had to run a little bit and get rid of it before he lost any yards.
Good decision by a senior quarterback. So it'll be 2nd down and 10. Ball spotted at the Elida 38-yard line. 2 backs in the backfield with Zipfel. This will be Noah Gomez and Anthony Wilder. Second man to the left, it'll be Wilder. He makes the end at the 30-25. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Not even touched.
Not touched.
A 38-yard touchdown for Defiance as Anthony Wilder hits pay dirt, and they make him pay for the turnover.
Absolutely. Great job offensive line. Just sort of sealed everybody off. Lead back. The lead back didn't even touch anybody. Once Anthony hit the corner, just turned on the Jets, and away he went.
So Defiance will strike first here. 2 plays after an Elida turnover, and Defiance punches it in from 38 yards out as Anthony Wilder, he made the corner, turned on the Jets, and that was that. Point after up and good, and Defiance strikes first on our Marco's Pizza scoreboard. It's Defiance 7, Elida nothing. We're back after this on DCTV Sports.
For the past 70 years, Midwest Community Federal Credit Union has been your financial partner, helping you achieve your dreams and secure your future. Midwest Community Federal Credit Union, with locations in Defiance, Bryan, and Napoleon. Find out more at midwestcommunity.org.
Welcome back to Defiance. Ensuing kickoff on the way here on DCTV Sports as Defiance makes quick work of it. They strike first. 38-yard touchdown run by Anthony Wilder. And the Bulldogs, I gotta watch say the Bulldogs. Defiance Bulldogs are up 7-0 as they will kick away, and they will again try to stay away. And they do. This is Kaufman this time, and he'll be hit out across the 30-yard line. A big hit there by number 21. And that is Maddox Wagner, the junior, and kind of laid the wood there.
Again, those are just absolutely perfect kicks. It's sort of bouncing around before they have to bend down to get it. Gives your special teams time to get down the field, find the football and make a good tackle. Well,
give credit to the Defiance coaching staff here. They obviously have identified that Amari Wash is not the guy they want touching that football on kickoffs, and they've done a nice job. 2 kickoffs, and so far they've done a nice job of making him work or keep it away from Amari Wash on those returns. 1st and 10 for Elida at their own 32-yard line. Single back in the backfield, and Magoo is looking to throw. No hold called, but Magoo's going to tuck it under, and he'll be hit as he crosses the line of scrimmage. He's going to gain 2 or 3. I thought it looked like Defiance defender got yanked down, but
it looked like he got tackled at the ankles.
Nonetheless, it'll stand for a gain of 3 by Magoo. It'll bring up 2nd down and 7. And Elida here in this first quarter. No huddle, but not quick to the line, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's like a slow play in, making sure to see what the defense is. Look for a...
Wash will come in motion there, give it to him on the end around,
what
sniffed
a
out,
great job.
And Joey Robinson will rip him down in the backfield. Big number 17, and that is a man making a play back there. He read that play perfectly, busted through the line, and made him pay for it in the backfield.
Yep, they set Wash off in the right side, put him in motion. Obviously, that's a key. And Joey just came right up and said, hey, I have you man on man. I'm going to make the tackle. The loss of 2 yards.
Back
Maybe
to
three.
I think it's going to be back to about the original line of scrimmage at the 32. So loss of 3 as Amari Wash taken out of that play, and a great job there by Joey Robinson. It'll be 3rd down and 10 for Elida as Magoo will survey the field. He's got trips to his left. They'll fake the end around. He's going to sling it to the left side. It's overshot and intercepted. And this will be brought down by Jordan Wright. The second possession for Elida and the second turnover of the night, and that is an interception at the Defiance 48-yard line for Jordan Wright.
I tell you what, Jordan played that perfect. He sat back, sat behind the receiver. As soon as the ball was in the air, he just jumped right in front, made a nice catch, and held on to the ball. Away we go, offense.
So 2 turnovers in their first 2 possessions, and I got to be honest with you, Ray, he had 2 receivers on that far sideline. I'm not sure which one he was actually throwing it to. It's kind of almost in the middle of the 2, and you said it, Jordan Wright played that perfectly, set himself, went up and got it at the high point. 1st down and 10, it'll be Wilder with it on the right side. It'll be hit at the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard. A lot of white jerseys coming at him there. Nice job by the Elida defense that time to sniff that one out and hold him to.
Yep, absolutely stonewall the line there. Kind of got a push back for the first time.
2nd down and 9. Play comes in from the sideline. Defiance again with their second possession off the second Elida turnover of the night. A touchdown in their first possession off the fumble. We'll see what they can do with it here. 2 receivers either side for quarterback Brez Zipfel, and he'll go quick to the far sideline. That is complete to Kelton Gibbs, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds. He's going to gain about 8 out to the Elida 43-yard line. I think he's about a yard shy of that first down. He needed 9, I think, and he got 8 that time, Ray.
Yeah, and he did it again. Like I told earlier, he got the ball, out of the backfield, just put it squared up, put his shoulders down, and got as many yards as he could after the catch. Hopefully he didn't run Grandpa over on the sideline over there.
So 3rd down and 1. It's going to be a long one here for Defiance. 2 backs in the backfield with Zipfel. And it'll be second man through. This is Wilder, and they're just going to hit him in the backfield. I thought he went through, but this nice stand here by the Elida defense. It's going to bring up 4th down. We got a penalty marker on this near sideline after the play. Let's see where that came in. I didn't see what was going on this near sideline, Ray. Did you catch any of that?
I did not, unfortunately. Looks
completely after the play. It's going to be a personal foul against Elida. So, well, you don't get it on 3rd and 1. A 15-yard penalty will certainly give you the first down. And obviously that was well after the play. Maybe a little extra hand checking from
I'm assuming, both teams probably a little hyped up here, a little jawing. That usually doesn't happen in high school football, I don't think, jawing, but you never know.
You are on the sidelines, right?
I am.
Okay.
With earplugs.
1st and 10 Defiance at the Elida 28-yard line. As again, it'll be Noah Gomez and Wilder in the backfield. It'll be Wilder with it again, right side. And again, this Elida defense, after that first run, Ray, in that last series, which he broke for that touchdown, have done a nice job of keying on Anthony Wilder. Looks like maybe the Defiance offense might have to figure out a way to maybe switch it up a little bit and work him into the offense in maybe a little bit of a different way.
Absolutely. They're taking the edges away, so they're not going to give him anything on the outside. Actually, where he can use his speed. So we'll see if they switch around and go between the tackles a little bit here. Let that offensive line get a push.
Loss of 2 for Wilder to bring up 2nd down and 12. It'll be Wilder in the backfield to the right of Zipfel. 2 receivers either side. Back to pass. He's looking to throw, and he's going to dump it short. This will be Gomez, who tries to cut it back at the 30. He does. Makes a man miss. Goes down inside goes close to the 25. I think he's going to be about the 26-yard line. So give him a gain of 5. But it'll be 3rd down and 7 for this Defiance offense. So we'll see what the coaches can dial up here.
And being this close, I'm sure it's 2-down territory, I would assume, so you might see one set up for another.
Two backs in the backfield again. Wilder in motion. They're going to fake it. They're going to give it to Gomez. He's looking to throw, and he's got a man in the end zone, and it will be into the back of the defender. He was looking for Jordan Wright, and a little end-around trickeration there. Noah Gomez looking for Jordan Wright, I think, in the end zone. Pass was underthrown, but it is what it is.
Yeah, absolutely. Defender just turned around and ran towards Jordan with his hands up in the air, and it hit him in the back. Obviously, Rubio not being a quarterback, you throw that a little deeper, it's a touchdown. But that, hey.
It is what it is. It's a good spot for a little trickeration like
absolutely.
that. Trips to the right on 4th down and 7 for Defiance, and Brez back to pass, looking left side, pressure coming, hits across the middle, and a pass that is a little bit behind Anthony Wilder, and that's going to fall incomplete. It'll be a turnover on downs, and this Elida offense will take over here. And, well, credit to them, Ray, after that first series, obviously a very, very quick score for Defiance to kind of come back and keep things in check there. They did a really nice job of understanding that Anthony Wilder, they want to get him to the edge and let him use that speed. I think they did a nice job that series of keeping that contained.
Absolutely. They're sort of keen on Anthony, linebackers following him wherever he's going. So in the misdirection play that they tried, that's what they keyed on, Anthony coming one way and Rubio going the other, trying to hit Jordan Wright. So, I think we'll see a little more of that, and don't be surprised if you see Elida try to go deep here.
First down and 10 at their own 26-yard line as Magoo back to throw, looking right side. It's a quick out. It'll be complete to Connor Konopka. It's going to be a short gain of maybe 2 or 3. And a nice job defensively for the Bulldogs to limit that gain. Konopka is a pretty big guy, 6'2", 195 on the sheet. Looks a little bigger than that to me, but we're a long ways away.
Eyesight's not what it used to be.
No.
Not quite 20/20.
Even with the binoculars.
Even with the binoculars. Absolutely.
So a gain of 3, 2nd down and 7, trips to the left, and a single back in the backfield with Magoo, and it'll be a straight handoff, and this will be Kaufman. He has nowhere to go. He's going to be hit. Gained a yard.
Maybe a yard, yeah.
I think they're going to give him a yard. That's Cameron Kaufman, the 5'11" junior running back.
Logan Hutchison did a nice job coming up and finishing that tackle. What I see is defense is definitely hitting tonight, and that's a good thing. Squaring their bodies, making good tackles.
3rd down and 6 now. 5 minutes in rolling opening quarter here at Defiance High School. Defiance Bulldogs leading 7-0 on our Marco's Pizza scoreboard.
Being 3rd and 6, defense line here has got to be hungry.
Blitz coming, and they're going to throw it across the middle. Dangerous pass, and Amari Walsh going to go up and get this one. Did he hold on to it?
He did. That's just a fabulous catch by Walsh. He jumped out of his shoes to get that. I tell you what, Ray up the middle was so close to getting a sack on that. Did a nice job, but hey, now we know why he's the all receiving, everything there. I mean, that was just an absolute fabulous catch, going way up, climbing a ladder to get that ball.
And he's not he's not a 6'3", 6'4", 6'5" guy. I mean, I think he's under 6 foot, but great job there by Amari Walsh, and that's why you got to know where that young man's at every time. Quick hitter to the far sideline. This will be hauled in out across the 45. And that was caught by Noah Jostpile. 6'4", 180-pound junior receiver for Elida, and it'll be just like that into Defiance territory at the 45-yard line. And nothing fancy, Ray, just some quick hitters, and Elada's moving the ball down the field pretty quickly here. Fake the handoff, and it'll be batted down at the line of scrimmage. I didn't see who got the big paul up there, but a nice job on that defensive line, swatting at the football, and it'll fall incomplete, 3rd and 5.
If I'm correct, which 90% I'm not, is Matthew Walter with the knockdown.
Yep.
6'1", 180-pound junior playing.
And they're on that defensive line tonight. So big 3rd down and 5 here at the Defiance 45-yard line. 2 receivers to the near sideline, single receiver to the far, and they're going to be movement. We'll see who this will be on.
We got a false start. It's showing that Elida did jump. Looked like the center moved the ball prior to when he was supposed to snap it. Any movement of that football, or your defensive line is just going to go, and that's what it looked like to me. Kind of lifted it before the snap count, and away we went.
You can adjust it a little bit, but don't pick it up off the ground.
Correct.
Yep.
Any slight movement at all, they're pretty picky about that this year.
So that'll bring it to 3rd down and 10 now, all the way back at the midfield stripe. Trips will go to the right of Magoo. They'll have a single back in the backfield. That's Kaufman with him. He's looking to throw. He rolls to his right, looking to throw across the middle to be complete, and that'll be good enough for a 1st down. Jordan Wright absolutely laid into the receiver, and that was hauled in by Tyler Dillon, a senior wide receiver, but Jordan Wright got him a pretty good shot as soon as he caught that football. It's going to be good enough for a 1st down, but they're going to come out and take a look at this young man. And with that, we'll take a timeout. Defiance leading it 7-0 on our Marco's Pizza scoreboard. Back with more after this on DCTV Sports.
Estill Chevrolet Cadillac is this area's new and used car headquarters, earning your trust one satisfied customer at a time. Estill Chevrolet Cadillac, North Clinton Street in Defiance, and online at drivebobestill.com. Brunswick Eye and Contact Lens Center. Personalized service and quality products in a friendly and caring atmosphere. Schedule your appointment today. Brunswick Eye and Contact Lens Center. Stadium Drive in Defiance and online at visionsource-brunswickeye.com.
Well, Tyler Dillon up and off to the sideline, looked like on his own power, Ray, and just it's kind of a dangerous situation to be in. You're the receiver, crossing the middle, passes a little bit high. Clean hit there by Jordan Wright, but you're just kind of in no man's land.
You are. You absolutely open yourself up a little bit there for a hard hit. You go back and you don't thank your quarterback for that one.
But nonetheless, he holds on to the football, and it'll be 1st down and 10, and they'll just keep it with Magoo on 1st down. He's going to go across the 35, down near the 30, wrapped up by Abel Rubio coming off the bottom of that pile. Nice tackle for Abel. Good to see him out there tonight, but he's going to gain 4. It'll bring up 2nd down and 6, and well, nothing fancy, but tuck it and run.
Yeah, absolutely. And, they give the fake to obviously the back they wanted to, and he just kept it and ran right up the middle. So it's a little option play there. Again, they go back to 3 wide right, 1 back.
And Magoo will just toss it to the near sideline. This will be a tackle in the backfield, and a nice job there.
Kelton Gibbs, 32, played the ed perfect. Got his hands out front, got rid of the defensive end, and made a nice tackle.
Joey Robinson in to come in and finish that one off, but you're right. He kind of gave up, said, listen, I don't need you to block me.
Yeah,
Get out of here.
He shoot him to the side a little bit.
3rd down and 7 for this Elida offense, who has been able to find those big plays that they need on 3rd down so far on this drive to stay alive. And we got to think down 7-0 here early, probably going to be 2-down territory for this Elida offense. Trips in the set. Magoo will just hit Kaufman out of the backfield. He's got a lot of green in front of him across the 30-25. He's going to have it up for the 1st down all the way down to the 23-yard line, so give him 11. And another 3rd down conversion for this Elida offense. Again, nothing fancy. You just hit the back out in the flat out of the backfield, just a little flare.
Absolutely. I'm not quite sure who's supposed to pick him up out of the backfield, but so far that he is 0 for 2 on their defensive side of the ball. He's come out twice with that same play, 1 on each side of the ball to big yards and 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 23 now. Trips to the left, and Magoo will fake them. He's going to give it up off inside, and Joey Robinson says, not in my house. Kaufman will be knocked down, maybe a gain of 1. Nice job to bust through the line there by Joey Robinson to knock Cameron Kaufman to the turf.
Just reading the play. Joey does a great job of coming up, knowing where the ball's at, not taking a fake, finding the football, making good tackles. Obviously that's why he's a leader in the WBL.
So 2nd down and 9, final minute of our opening quarter here. Week number 7. Elida knocking on the door. Defiance leading it 7-0. And it will be a quick hitter to the left side, hauled in nicely, and a nice open field tackle that was caught Connor Konopka, but Abel Rubio coming up and chopping the big man down, a gain of about a yard, maybe not even a yard on that third down play.
There's a nice catch, one-handed, right hand, across his body. It's a very nice catch, but Rubio read it perfect, come up, takes the big man's knees out from underneath him, and, short game. So here we go, 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9, 3rd and 10, I apologize.
They don't
we
have
need to
to
get a stop.
They don't have to run a play. They're lining up. Game clock's at 5. And I think they're just going to take this one to the second quarter. We've played one here at Fred J. Brown Stadium. It is Defiance 7, Elida 0 on our Marco's Pizza scoreboard. More to come after this on DCTV Sports.
The Strady Center for the Arts. Entertainment on a whole new level. The Strady Center for the Arts presents a full lineup of culture and entertainment right here in our community. Check out the full lineup and purchase your tickets today at defiancearts.org.
1 quarter in the books here at Fred J. Brown Stadium on this week number 7. 52nd meeting between Defiance and Elida. After 1, it's Defiance 7 and Elida 0. And Ray, we were mentioning kind of in the break there, Elida comes in, 2 turnovers to start this football game. Not really much offensively, but this series here for Elida, 3rd down conversions have just been the Achilles heel for this Defiance defense.
Absolutely. 2 of the plays, the running back out of the backfield, obviously, hopefully Coach Gradway kind of fixes that up a little bit, and then just big passes over the middle. It's a cover 2, so that crossing pattern can be over, and our linebackers got to drop back a little bit, take that away. We'll see how they play this here. They are very wide here. They have 2 wide on each side with 1 back.
So 3rd down and 10 at the 23-yard line. Snap coming, and Magoo will fire right side. He overshoots everybody, and actually the receiver, not his intended target, but it'll fall just shy of Konopka. Ray, he wasn't the intended receiver, but that ball floated up in the air so far it almost ended up in his hands.
It looked like one receiver, I don't know if he tipped it, but it sort of tipped the other way. And like you said, Konopka, we're not going to say that right all night, but that's okay. Had an opportunity to try to catch that at about the 2-yard line. So 4th and 10 here, and it looks like the
Elida's going to burn a timeout. It's a Mark Motes Ford timeout. Visit Mark Motes Ford and check out some of the best Ford models serving the Defiance community since 1916. Mark Motes Ford, County Road 424 in Defiance, and online at markmotesford.com. We'll keep it here during this Mark Motes Ford timeout. But this Western Buckeye League, Ray, so far this season, as expected, Wapakoneta atop of the league. But Bath and Defiance just a game back with 1 loss. You got Solana and St. Mary's and OG 3-2 in the league, and you've got a lot of Shawnee, Kenton, Van Wert kind of at the bottom there. But it's been as expected, a very competitive Western Buckeye League again here in 24.
Yeah, and Coach Cooper said at the beginning of the year, it's very competitive. Everybody's kind of equal. There might be 1 or 2 teams that be kind of down, but those are the teams you look out for. I mean, they still, there's still blood in the water for them to have a good season or get a big win and knock somebody out of the top of that league. So we'll see what happens here on 4th and 10. See if our defensive line can get some pressure on here. We haven't really been in the backfield too much after that first turnover we got. So
it'll be 4th down and 10 at the 23-yard line. Just starting our second quarter. They showed pressure, backed away. As Magoo has some coming in his face now, he backs up, and this will be incomplete. He was looking for Amari Wash down near the goal line, and a beautiful defensive play there by the senior Eli Howerton, and came up and didn't make the
ball away. Absolutely.
Didn't make early contact, but made contact, timed it right with the football, knocked it down.
And played the football and not the man. That's the biggest thing as a defensive back. You try to play that football and not go through the man. He did a great job there.
So it's a turnover on downs for this Elida offense, and Defiance will come out onto the field here. 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line, 11:45 to go. Second quarter. Josh Bush, Ray Romero, and the DCTV sports crew here at Defiance High School. Gibbs will be in motion with Rubio in the backfield, and it will be a handoff to, Noah Gomez. The 8 and the 6 confuse me sometimes, Ray. But it'll be Gomez right side and nothing there. Maybe a yard or two for Noah.
Looked like about a yard for him there. Obviously, Kelton Gibbs trying to be a lead block, follow your blocker there. Elida's defensive line has made a statement here of, I'm getting in the backfield, a yard, 2 yards in the backfield, pushing us back. So, we got to make an adjustment on that.
So it'll be officially a gain of 2 to the 25. Bring up 2nd down and 8. Gomez will be in the backfield again with Brez Zipfel. 2 receivers to either side. And he's looking to throw going left side. It'll be completed to Wilder at the 30. Penalty marker is down. And we'll see what this is going to be. It's going to be against... I'm going to assume pass interference of some kind, but is it offense or defense? Looks like it might be offensive pass interference.
Yeah, it looks like it's on the offense. They are talking to the Elida coach over there.
So I wonder if maybe a little push off there by one of the Defiance receivers. And nope, ineligible man downfield is what the call is, and they will decline the penalty. So
we'll take the 5 yards, 3rd and 5.
So complete it to Wilder out to the 29-yard line. So it'll bring up a 3rd down and a long 4. Line to gain is the 33-yard line. And so Defiance will break the huddle. They'll come to the line. Noah Gomez in the backfield, trips to the right, and a single receiver to the left on 3rd down and 4. Ziffel looking to pass, pressure coming, and he's going to be hit and dropped in the backfield. And that was big number 50 coming through, and I believe that was Parker Krim. Yep, the 6'3 defensive lineman, and boy, he is a lot to handle up front, and he showed why there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down and a punting situation here for Defiance.
Alex and Host did a good job of trying to keep him outside, and when Brez stepped up into the pocket, he just sort of slipped by Alex and got that sack.
So Gomez will stand at his 10-yard line. And I believe this is Tyler Dillon back to receive the punt. Punt is away. It's a high, booming kick. It's going to go over his head. This is going to land at the 25, take a Defiance hop inside the 20, inside the 15, inside the 10, all the way down to the 7-yard line. That is a 62-yard punt?
62-yard punt. That's what I got.
Did I math it?
You mathed it correctly.
Okay. That's a 62-yard punt for that young man, and that is how you do it. Pressure coming at his face. Defiance will down it there. The Elida offense will come onto the field, and a beautiful job there by Noah Gomez.
Absolutely. You switch the field on him. You turn it back.
Yep. Well, I think that's what Elida's thinking there. They declined that penalty.
Trying to get good field position.
Averages 33.8 yards a punt.
I think he bumped his average up a little bit on that
Just
one.
a tad. So it'll be 1st down and 10 for the Elida offense at their own 7-yard line. And we'll see if Defiance will dial up some pressure here on Magoo. They'll go with the 3-man front on 1st down, and Magoo's just going to tuck it and go. He's across the 10, and he'll be hit and dropped by Joey Robinson, a penalty marker coming in from the back.
Like we might have a hold here on Elida.
And then, Ray, it's like you knew what was going to happen there. The penalty marker in the area of holding, and that's what it is. So wipe off, I would assume Defiance will take this one, wipe off the gain. It'll be half the distance back to the goal. So 1st down and 14-ish. So they're going to spot it at the 3-yard line. So 1st down now and 14. Ball at the 3-yard line. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, and a single back in the backfield. It'll be a fake to Kaufman, and then they were looking for Dillon across the slant. And tell you what, Ray, he had Green in front of him and some distance between himself and the defender there. If he catches that football, it's a 1st down and more for Elida.
Well, if you go back to the hit he took the the prior pass before that, if you looked at it, he got little alligator arms. You hear footsteps. You don't want to get hit like that again. So, that plays in the back of the mind a little bit. It was a good pass.
Even if he
hit him right in the hands,
Even if he thinks it's not thinking about him.
It's there.
So it'll bring up second down at 14. Trips to the left. Single receiver to the far sideline. It'll be Kaufman in the backfield again with Magoo. He's back to pass. Pressure coming. He's going to go across the middle, and he'll be incomplete. Another high pass, and he was looking for, this time, Kanopka, and he's a little slow getting up. And he's back down again. So another pass across the middle that, we've seen this a couple of times, Ray. For Magoo, it seems like he's just been a little off target, but they've been very high.
All of his throws have been high, and this was where Kelton Gibbs is actually kind of dropping back. And as he's dropping back, it looked like he just sort of ran into the brick wall of Kelton Gibbs and sort of just – it looked like he might have twisted himself up a little bit here. Not a hit like Roberson would put on you or Robinson would put on you, but it's still.
No, not at all.
But still.
Yeah, and sometimes you get up there and it kind of looked like he was a little bit twisted and turned a little bit, so maybe it just was the awkward landing. So they're attending to Connor Kanopka, so we're going to take a quick timeout here. 7-0 Defiance on our Marco's Pizza scoreboard. We're back with more after this on DCTV Sports.
Stanball Jewelers is your trusted source for diamonds, fine jewelry, watches, and gifts. Whether you're looking for a dazzling engagement ring, a timeless anniversary gift, or a present for someone special, Stanball Jewelers has something for every occasion. Visit us today and discover why we've been serving the community since 1948.
Welcome back to the Fred. It's another Friday at the Fred here. Week number 7 of the high school football season. Josh Bush, Ray Romero with you on DCTV Sports. And, well, Ray, still tending to Connor Kanopka. Looks like they're looking at his left
definitely the knee
area. So we'll obviously hope that young man is doing okay. But, well, for this Defiance defense here, big third down, and we saw this on the last drive, Ray. Elida stumbles on first and second down, but they're able to draw something up that Defiance they're just able to get enough yards or more. It seemed like every third down.
Every third down, right. And, again, his passes are a little high, but it seems like on third down he seems to connect some reason or another. So coming across the middle. So it looks like our safeties are dropping. Our linebackers are dropping back a little farther. Try to take that away a little bit. So we'll see what happens on this 3rd and 14. I mean, you want to get a good stop here, try to, get good field position again. As long as they don't get off a 62-yard punt, we should be okay. You got 9 minutes left in the quarter. You want to try to get another score in before half. So
Connor Kanopka helped off by a couple of teammates there, and they'll continue to look at him on the sideline again. We wish that young man the best here. Back to business, 3rd and 14, trips to the left, and it'll be Kaufman in the backfield with senior quarterback Magoo. He'll take the snap, back to pass, pressure coming, and they're just going to hit him on a little quick hitter out of the backfield. Flags are in the backfield, in the end zone. Correct me if I'm wrong. Penalty in the end zone is a...
It is a safety, so we'll see where we're at here. So we had some pressure on there.
So we're going to see... Looks like they're coming over to talk to the Defiance. This is going to be a holding.
They're trying to decide if it was in the end zone or not, and it doesn't look like it was because they would have probably signaled that by now. So they'll probably ended up declining this and making them punt.
Yep, and you're exactly right. I think the foul must not have occurred in the end zone. So you gained out to the 11-yard line. So they gained about 8 yards. They needed 14. So obviously they're going to force a punt here for Elida.
Again, a nice job by the defense getting some pressure in there. That's what creates the hold, getting by people and, people trying to grab on so that they don't get the safety, not realizing that they can give up a safety.
Water back deep to receive the punt from Magoo, who's the quarterback, also the punter. He gets a high end-over-end kick. It's going to hit at about midfield. It's going to take in a lot of bounce, and it'll be inside the 45. Not a 62-yard punt, but nonetheless a nice punt there for the senior in Ryan Magoo. But Defiance offense will come over and take over here out near midfield. Good starting field position here for Defiance. Not saying they haven't had it off those turnovers already early in this game, but only 7 points to show for their efforts here in this first half.
Right, and hopefully we come out here maybe try to establish this offensive line a little bit, see if we can run between the tackles, or maybe let Breza air it out a little bit.
It's a quickly moving first half here from Defiance. 8.5 and rolling before halftime, and it'll be a quick hitter to Wilder on this near sideline. He's going to make the first man miss, but the second man will not, and a big tackle there by Parker Krim, who again showed a lot in stat-wise on paper, but that's a heck of a ball player.
I tell you what, he's got some speed on him and then some size on him. He went and got Anthony Wilder after that catch pretty quickly.
So a gain
of zero.
Back to the line. So second down and 10 for this Defiance offense. Two backs in the backfield with Zipfel on second and 10. It'll be Wilder around left side, and he's able to get past Wash, and then he's going to be hit out across the 45. He's going to gain about 4 or 5. And just trying to turn on those Jets. Amari Wash did a nice job coming up from his defensive back spot, trying to bust through and get him, but Wilder was able to get past him there.
Yep, just barely missed him there. Anthony picks up 3 or 4 yards on that play. Sets up a 3rd and 6 here. See if we can find our tight end here coming across the middle. Got to get behind those linebackers a little bit. We got to block 50. That's a big key right now, too.
So big third down here for Defiance, 3rd and 6 at the 47-yard line. Two backs in the backfield, and it'll be a fake give to both backs. Going to roll out and look across the middle, and he's got an open receiver just out of the outstretched hands of Jordan Wright. Actually had 2 receivers. Brady Borton was kind of coming across in the about 5 yards shy of that, but just a little too much mustard on it.
Yeah, you keep running your route hard, and it's a completion, so that's tough.
So it falls incomplete, and it will be 4th down. Looks like Noah Gomez will come on here to punt for Defiance. Just trying to pull up the stats on Mr. Krim. Noah Gomez, who punted it for 62 his last time, standing at his 35, and a low line drive kick. It's going to hit, and it will go into the end zone.
He tried to hit that corner, and it just stayed straight instead of taking a left turn.
So it'll come out on a touchback here. 6:39 to go before halftime. Parker Krim, as we were talking, Ray, the big defensive player, 3rd in the Western Buckeye League with 67 tackles, 12 for loss, and 6 sacks on the season. So and you said it there, the thing that impressed me in that last drive is his speed and athleticism at his size. He was able to come from his defensive line spot out to the perimeter and get his big paws on Anthony Wilder and bring him down.
Yeah. We got to find a solution for that a little bit. I mean, sometimes you have to run at those guys and tire them out, hopefully.
First down and 10 for Elida. It'll be Kaufman right side. He's going to be strung out, and a nice job of pursuit there by the Defiance defense. Looked like finally finished off by 22, and that'll be Mitchell Taylor from his linebacker spot. But a nice job by the blue shirts there, Ray, to extend that to perimeter. And, there's just eventually there's nowhere to go.
Absolutely. What you do is just stretch the play out to the sideline and have the rest of the pack come help out, and that's what they did.
Halfway home, second quarter, 7-0 Defiance on our Marco's Pizza scoreboard. Josh Bush, Ray Romero with you. Another Friday at the Fred. Trips to the left. And Magoo will just tuck it under and run. He's got nowhere to go. Blue shirts out. Oh, no, he breaks the tackle. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Second and third effort. I'm not sure exactly how far he got, but I thought he was down and then
picks up about 7 yards.
So that's a huge second effort there by senior quarterback Ryan Magoo, all the way out to the 27-yard line, 28-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 2, much more manageable for this Elida offense. And they're going to do it again, and he'll go right up the middle. He's got room to run, and he'll get the first down across the 30. He's going to be hit by a host of blue shirts. He's going to be pushed backwards at that point, but that's more than enough for the first down, and that's 2 strong runs from a senior quarterback.
Absolutely. Just puts his head down and said, I'm going to get the first down. It looks like our linebackers are playing towards the outside over those tackles a little bit, so it opens that middle a little bit for those yards. So we'll see if we'll make an adjustment here. Get out of this 5-2 a little bit.
First down and 10 for Elida at their own 34-yard line. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Single back in the backfield is Kaufman with senior quarterback Magoo, who will take the shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's got all kinds of time. He's going to go right sideline. This is a ball up in the air for grabs, and a nice job that time by Jordan Wright. He was looking for Killian down that on that right sideline, and a nice job again by Jordan right there.
Absolutely. The ball hung up in the air a little bit. Might be a slight wind pulling in the face of Elida here. So he just played the wind. I mean, you just waited on the football as the football is coming down. Perfectly timed it, knocked it away.
Avoided the contact, and second down at 10 here. Elida was looking for a big home run on first down. Let's see what they do here on second. Motion from the far sideline, and they'll fake it. It'll be Magoo straight up the middle. Nowhere to go this time, and he'll be chopped down. Mitchell Taylor coming in from his linebacker spot.
Absolutely. Yep. Again, nice job just reading that. Read the football. Don't put your head down. See where the football's at and go get it.
A lot of discipline that time in going after the quarterback. Gain of 2.
Looks like they moved Walsh out from the inside to the middle receiver. So
it'll be trips to the left and pressure coming from Magoo. They're trying to set up a little screen, and that'll be in and out of his hands. Was that a –
That was a forward pass, I would assume.
Yep.
But they played it perfect.
Yep. I'm going to assume that was a play that they've seen on film somewhere, but Amari Walsh just had nowhere to go. You could tell that Defiance really knew. I think they knew what they were coming at.
Abel Ruby did a great job. He saw Walsh sort of stop and go back towards the football. He just followed him. Just followed him to the football, made a great defensive play.
Jordan Wright and Anthony Wilder will be back to return this punt, as Magoo will stand at his own 24-yard line. A little bit of pressure, nothing much there, and they're going to try and keep him honest. I think he's going to run it, and he does.
And
he's not going to get it. And a nice job there. It's like, I feel like Defiance, again, really felt like they knew what was coming from this Elida team. And anytime you have a quarterback that's your punter, you have to watch for those fakes. But Magoo's going to gain 5 or 6. But
Abel Paxton did a nice job of staying home, and following the kicker where he was going to come up, making a nice play, getting the stop. Nice job, Abel Paxton.
So it'll be first down and 10 Defiance at the Elida 39-yard line. Again, great field position for the Defiance offense. 2 backs to the backfield, and it will be Wilder with it left side, and he's got some room to go. Across the 35, he'll be hit and dragged down.
Guess you know who. Mr. Parker Krim.
Yeah. What pursuit.
He just finds the football. He's got a great nose for the football and just goes and gets it.
6'3", 235 pounds, and he does not move like a 6'3", 235-pound lineman.
I'm surprised he's not in the backfield.
Gain of 5. Second down and 5 now for the Bulldogs of Defiance. So we approach 3.5 minutes to go before halftime. 2 backs in the backfield with Zipfel. He'll take the snap, and they'll give it to Wilder up the middle this time. He's got room to go across the 25-20. He's got enough for the first down, and for the first time tonight, inside our Stanball Jewelers red zone. And a nice run there from Anthony Wilder. Going to pick up 20, Ray, and you said it. They've been stretching it out, forcing the Elida defense to make a little adjustments, and that opened up the middle of the field.
Absolutely. Yeah, Steve Huffman and Tyler Dodine did a nice job of opening up that hole, pushing their men out, making a nice size hole for Anthony just to turn on the Jets and go.
Inside our Stanball Jewelers red zone. I think this is our first time inside the red zone tonight at the 14-yard line. It'll be Gomez in the backfield, and we got a penalty marker thrown before the snap, and this is going to go against Defiance.
Not quite sure happened on that. The only thing I really could have seen was one of our linemen put their hands down and came back up out of his stance.
So first down and 10 becomes first and 15 back at the 19-yard line. Under 3 to go before halftime.
Looks like we go the quick hitter here, or quick pitch, see where we can pick up some of this yardage back.
Single back at the backfield is Gomez, and Ziffel will roll to the right. He's got Kelton Gibbs wide open at the 15, inside the 10, inside the 5, and he's going to be out of bounds. He's going to have enough for a first down at the 3-yard line. So
I called that about 17 plays ago. Kelton Gibbs out of the backfield with a tight end, and it finally happened. Kid's got great hands. He's just, an all-purpose player on offense and defense of the ball. He's really came through in his last 3 games.
It'll be first down and goal for Defiance at the 3-yard line. I formation. How often have we seen this? Ziffel under center. Second man through is Wilder. He's hitting back in the backfield and nowhere to go. That was read well by Cohen Sullivan, a sophomore linebacker for Elida. And under center, I formation. When's the last time we've seen that?
Probably when Barry was coaching, I would assume. It's been a while.
Yeah.
And obviously, Elida keyed on it right away, and everybody just came. You have 5 linemen up there, and you have 8 defense linemen coming, so you're going to miss 1 or 2 here or there. So we see a little rollout here again, maybe.
So we're going to go Gomez in the backfield with Wilder. This is Wildcat as Ziffel, and they will give it to, that'll be Gomez with it. He's up the middle. Is he going to be?
They call it a touchdown.
And it's going to be a touchdown. Noah Gomez, a 5-yard touchdown run for Defiance, and they add to the lead. There are all kinds of things happening in the backfield that time, Ray.
Absolutely. You get a little wildcat there. I was hoping he'd get set fast enough before he snapped that ball, and they got set just in time. And Gomez did a nice job on the 2 different fakes. He had motion, and you have a fake, and then he just decided, I'm just going to take it myself and get in the end zone.
Point after is on the way, and the point after is good on our Marco's Pizza scoreboard. It's Defiance 14, Elida 0. A minute 40 to go before halftime. Back with more after this on DCTV Sports. Welcome back to Defiance High School. Defiance tacks on another touchdown, and that lead now is 14-0. That's a big touchdown for Defiance. Going into halftime, they're going to get the football back to start the third quarter, and really a great spot to capitalize and get the points that they needed right there.
Absolutely. And again, this is a crucial kickoff. Walsh has been pretty quiet. We've kept him pretty quiet today, so this is where you definitely stay in your lanes. Take advantage of a short kick, let it bounce around a little bit. Get down there and make a tackle. This is,
So Wash is on the far sideline, and I wondered if this was going to happen. They're going to do a late swap in the back, and I think Defiance was able to pick up on it. This is going to hit, and it will stay in bounds at the 6-yard line. Picked up by Kaufman, and it'll go out across the 15. And, wow, what a great kickoff. And I'll tell you what, heads up. Well, we got a penalty marker out at the 30. But a heads-up play there. The Kaufman and Wash did a late flip in the back, and we got a hold against Elida, so this is going to back them up even further. But they flipped late, didn't fool Defiance. They knew it was coming, and, man, what a kickoff there, just to tuck that in at the 6-yard line.
Yeah, the ball just kind of rolled, and it looked like it was going to go out of bounds, and, the turf must have been built up a little on that end because it stopped right on the edge line. He had no choice but to pick it up and, gain as much as he could.
So the penalty will mark the ball all the way back at the 10-yard line. So it'll be first down and 10 for Elida. They've still got 2 timeouts, but a 90-yard field in front of them. And again, this is an offense, Ray, that we've seen. They're not explosive by any means of the imagination. They come in 10th in the Western Buckeye League at just 219 yards a game and scoring 22 points a game. So 90 yards in a minute and 30 is a long way for an Elida offense. Be Kaufman on first down, going left side. He'll be hit and knocked down after a gain of about 4.
Joey on the tackle again there. Nice coming up and making a tackle. You know, we're playing a little zone coverage out here on Walsh. You got man up, and then you got a safety over top. So they're definitely taking him away for anything long.
Second down and 6, and Elida, I think, just going to let this one spin down here. Minute to play before halftime. Wash is in the slot to the right. And the 2 receivers on that side and a single receiver to the near sideline. Single back in the backfield is Kaufman, and they'll hand it to him, and he'll just go forward. He's going to be hit at the line, and they're trying to strip the football out, and he'll go down. Trying to see who came off the bottom of that pile. Looks like it's Ray Salinas coming off the bottom of that pile, and Big Ray hit him. Joey Robinson finished it off.
Good combination there, you know.
I feel like I've said that. I feel like I've said that a few times.
Racing did a nice job moving his feet, finding the football, you know, just holding on and let everybody else come back and clean it up.
So Elida doesn't have to run a play here. They can take this one to halftime. I think that's what they're going to be happy to do. And to be honest, I mean, after the 2 early turnovers, down 14-0 at halftime, not a bad way to finish off the rest of that half. I mean, the 2 turnovers came really quick.
Absolutely. I mean, you know, it was at the second play of the game. You have a turnover. You know, you come back and you score on that. You know, and Elida did a great job offensively, you know, of hanging in there. Elida's defensive line has kept them in this game. The defensive line is big. They're fast. They get to the football, and they're pushing us around a little bit up front.
Parker Krim.
Parker Krim is definitely a D1 body. If you guys haven't noticed, number 50 on the field, he's sideline to sideline with speed and anger because he tackles hard. So he's going to be something there to watch in the second half. You know, Defiance just got to get the ball back here, maybe put another score up, you know, and then you sort of sit back a little bit because, you know, not an explosive offense. What they're going to do, they're going to try to pass the ball a little bit. So we'll see how they do after half.
Our halftime show tonight brought to you by Midwest Community Federal Credit Union, celebrating 70 years of helping you achieve your dreams and securing your future. Visit them in Defiance, Bryan, or Napoleon, and online at midwestcommunity.org. The 2 scores in this first half, a couple of runs for Defiance. Anthony Wilder, 38-yard touchdown run in the first quarter. Noah Gomez, a 5-yard touchdown run in the second quarter. And on our Marco's Pizza scoreboard, we are 14-0 at halftime. We're going to take a timeout. When we come back, we'll hear from the marching bands here tonight, and we'll get you some stats. We'll get you set for second half action. Midwest Community Federal Credit Union halftime show rolls on after this on DCTV Sports.
For the past 70 years, Midwest Community Federal Credit Union has been your financial partner, helping you achieve your dreams and secure your future. Midwest Community Federal Credit Union, with locations in Defiance, Bryan, and Napoleon. Find out more at midwestcommunity.org.
Welcome back to our Midwest Community Federal Credit Union halftime show. Josh Bush and Ray Romero with you on another Friday at the Fred as we've reached halftime. And again, on our score on Marco's Pizza scoreboard, Defiance 14 and Elida 0. We'll get you some stats and some more notes from this one as we move on here in just a few minutes. But let's send it down to field level and check out the Elida Bulldogs marching band here at halftime.
Mary. What do you think? Can I steal them from him? Unofficial stats.
Yeah, he's good at that. It's weird. Very nice to know.
Liberty PH 77.
Yeah, that's the one.
Whitmer 6, Bieber Zip. Don't you run the on the same board with me.
That's the Elida High School Marching Band here at our Midwest Community Federal Credit Union halftime show. 14-0 Defiance on our Marco's Pizza scoreboard. We're going to take another time out here to halftime. When we come back, we'll hear the sounds of the Defiance Marching Band. We'll get you some first half stats and all that to come here on DCTV Sports.
For the past 70 years, Midwest Community Federal Credit Union has been your financial partner, helping you achieve your dreams and secure your future. Midwest Community Federal Credit Union, with locations in Defiance, Bryan, and Napoleon. Find out more at midwestcommunity.org.
Welcome back to Fred J. Brown Stadium. It's week number 7 of the high school football season. Josh Bush and Ray Romero here with you. Our Midwest Community Federal Credit Union halftime show rolling on. I'll get you a couple of checks on some scores around Northwest Ohio before we check in with the Defiance High School band. But in the Western Buckeye League, Ray, I think no surprise here, 21-7 Wapakoneta on top of Kenton at the half. Van Wert, how about this one? Doubling up Ottawa Glandorf, 28-14 at halftime. See that one coming?
No, not at all.
Salina 21-14 over Bath. Nearing halftime, St. Mary's up 21-0 over Shawnee. I know the big game that everybody was looking forward to in the NWOAL tonight. Liberty Center, Patrick Henry. How about that? 7-7 at halftime.
It's got to be a pretty good football game between the tackles there.
Absolutely. And if you thought it was going to be an easy one for Liberty Center tonight, PH said, I don't think so. So, all right, we'll get you some stats and some other halftime numbers coming up in just a few minutes, but let's send it down to field level as the Defiance High School Marching Band of Class takes the stage.
ask for audience participation. Here is the ever popular song Rock and Roll Part 2, otherwise known as the Hate Song.
So Defiance High School marching band of class as the 8th graders had a chance to march with the high schoolers tonight, Ray? You remember when you were in 8th grade?
Absolutely not. Too many injuries to the head, I think. Could have been a lot of things.
Well, 14-0 Defiance on top of Elida at halftime. Ray, I know you worked hard to get some first-half stats. Why don't you give us what you got here?
All right. First half stats for Defiance. We'll go first. Rushing 10 rushes for 73 yards. Passing 4 for 8 for 32 yards for a total of 18 plays for 105 yards. Zipful is 4 for 7 for 32 yards. No touchdowns, no interceptions. Anthony Wilder has rushed 7 times, 67 yards and a touchdown. He also has 2 receptions for 4 yards. Kelton Gibbs, 2 receptions, 24 yards. Noah Gomez, 2 rushes, 10 yards, and a touchdown. For Elida, they have 15 plays for 36 yards on the ground, 8 for 16 for 72 yards in the air, a total of 31 plays and 108 yards. Magoo is 8 for 16 for 72 yards, no touchdowns, and 1 interception. He has 5 rushes for 28 yards. And Kaufman has 7 rushes for 11 yards, 3 receptions for 32 yards. Both teams have 5 first downs. Defiance has 1 penalty for 5 yards, as Elida has 4 penalties for 34 yards. Now, as I'm reading through this, there's a name that we didn't say at all, did we?
Yeah.
For Elida.
Yeah, number 4.
Number 4. So Mr. Wash has been sort of kept under key so far in this first half, so obviously that's a big key for the second half, so we can keep them under wraps and go from there.
Our halftime show brought to you by Midwest Community Federal Credit Union. And, well, Ray, to your point, obviously Defiance, I think, knew coming in here, Amari Wash, the entire offense really starts with where he's going to be. Defensively, I think we could probably agree that the third down conversions are probably they'd probably like to see a better rate defensively in the second half as far as that goes. But overall, the defense has done a nice job of limiting plays and keeping everything in front of them. I mean, they're not giving up big plays. Defensive secondary has been huge in this first half.
Absolutely. In high school, some of those long pass plays, I would say a high average are going to come in with a pass interference because, kids play play through the player instead of just playing the ball. And I tell you what, our defensive backs have done a great job of being patient, watching the ball, and just knocking it away at the last second or so, or stripping the ball away from the receiver. So they're playing the ball, they're doing it right and they're coached right. And that's hands up to Coach Gryway a little bit there, our DB coach and our defense coordinator with another great game plan. I said at the beginning, our defense has been really, really stout these last, 4 or 5 games, and it's stepped right where it belongs again. Need a little more pressure on the quarterback in the second half. Obviously being up 14-0, getting the ball back. See if we get another score here.
Yeah, 21-0 is it doesn't seem like it, but 21-0 is a lot different than 14-0.
Yeah, you sort of put Elida in a pinch where you know what they're going to do. They're going to have to try to throw the ball here or there, or make a trick play here or there, or reverse. There's certain things you now know that are coming, and you can play your defense a little better.
I thought the offense did a nice job of after you saw the Elida defense start to key in on Anthony Wilder a little bit, spread it out. Noah Gomez, Kelton Gibbs, you target Jordan Wright a couple of times, and Brady Borton. You're seeing the ball being spread around. It hasn't worked every single time, but showing that there's more to this offense, and we'll see what they do here in the second half. As Defiance will take the opening kickoff from the 7-yard line. It'll be Wilder out near the 20, and he's going to break a tackle at the 20, out across the 25, 30, 35. Will be pushed and tackled out of bounds on this near sideline. And I'll tell you what, make it a little something out of nothing there, and a big, big little momentum booster for Defiance opening up this second half by Anthony Wilder.
Absolutely. Comes up down the sideline, breaks one tackle, and picks up about another additional 15 yards after that.
So Wilder will put the Bulldogs at the 35-yard line to open up their first drive of this second half. It'll be first down and 10, 2 backs to the backfield with Zepfel, and it'll be second man through. This is Gomez, left side across the 40. He'll be hit and dropped out of bounds. And a nice tackle on this near sideline by Larry Smith, the sophomore. But Noah Gomez is going to gain about 6 yards. It'll bring up second down and 4. That's a good, solid first down run for Noah Gomez.
Yep, hits the edge, follows his lead block, and gets a good 5 yards. 6 yards, puts his head down, and makes a statement.
So second down and 4 now at the 41. Opening drive of the third quarter. Josh Bush, Ray Romero with you on this week number 7. Good to have you along. Brett Zipfel in the backfield. Gomez to his right. 2 receivers to either side. And it will be a quick hitter to the near sideline. No, it's a pump fake. He's looking down the middle. He's got a wide open receiver in a lot of territory. That's Brady Borton. And they're going to say hit the turf. Brady Borton is pleading his case, and unfortunately, I think if we pulled up our replay, I believe Brady Borton has a good case for it. The ball was underthrown, but
being that underthrown, you come back and get the football. I mean, I don't know if he didn't see the ball in the air till late, but you come back, get the football, make the catch, and go score a touchdown.
Throwing into the wind, I don't know if it got held up a little bit, but
all by himself, nobody within 20 yards of him.
So they're going to say incomplete off the turf. It'll be third down and 4 back at the 41-yard line. Noah Gomez to the left of Zipfel. And it will be Gomez with the football. He'll go right side behind the lead blockers, and it's sniffed out by the Elida defense. He's going to gain a yard, maybe 2. But this will bring up a 4th down. And looks like the punting unit will come on here, and just nowhere to go for Noah Gomez.
Nope, Shane Goebel did a nice job as a defensive tackle. Came in, grab the ankles. Once you grab the ankles and fall down, you can't go anywhere.
So Gomez will stand at his 28. 2 backs back for Elida. It'll be a low line drive kick. It'll hit at the 35. Walsh will pick it up at the 25. And he's got room down this near sideline. He's going to be pushed out of bounds at about the 40, 45-yard line. And you can see how quickly that young man can get up the field.
He looked like he gained about 16 yards after he caught that ball. So he definitely has the speed. Sideline is your friend there. Push him towards the sideline. Get him out of bounds. So, again, here goes our defense. Step up here, 45-yard line. See if we get a 3 and out.
So it'll be first down and 10 for Elida at their own 45-yard line. Not a super productive first half for this Elida offense, but we'll see what they can do here. Very efficient on third down, though. It'll be single back in the backfield to the right of Magoo, and it'll be Kaufman on first down going left side and stretched out. Joey Robinson will finish that one off for the Bulldogs, and just not a lot of room there. And
maybe a yard.
Kaufman did a nice job of trying to be patient and waiting for something to open up for him, but the pursuit of the Defiance defense did not allow that to happen, and it'll be a gain of 1 for Cameron Kaufman. 10:30 and rolling, third quarter. Clock continues to spin. 2 receivers either side, single back to the left of Magoo, and he's back to pass. Pressure coming. He's going to hit out of the backfield, and it was very well defended that time. How about this? Mitchell Taylor in the face of quarterback Magoo, and then you've got
Walter,
yep.
Walter's
Matthew
out on
Walter.
the yep, absolutely. Coming out, following the receiver out of the backfield. And again, there was the adjustment that we needed.
Yeah.
The back out of the backfield, Walter read that perfect, went out, made a nice stop. Ball, again, high. But, again, if he catches it, he's not going anywhere. Nice adjustment by the defense so far.
Defended very well that time. We saw that play half a dozen times in the first half, and it worked on about 4 or 5 of them. Across the middle, and this pass will be up in the air out of the hands of Amari Wash, and you tell that young man's frustrated. He's not a big guy, and that pass was high and behind him, almost intercepted off the deflection.
Absolutely. Frustration is going to seek in for that young man. He's usually the star of the offense, and he hasn't really touched the ball too much tonight.
That one amazing catch in the first half, and I think that's it.
It was practically the same play there where he was right in the middle all by himself, sort of, playing that a little deeper zone there. So he catches that ball. It's obviously a first down and some extra running room for him there.
Magoo will be back to punt for Elida. Bulldogs are showing pressure at the line. They'll back off, and he comes to the right in a high boot. Fair catch called for by Wilder inside the 20, and that's where the Defiance offense will come onto the field. So 9:58 to go, third quarter. Nothing really for either of these two offenses in their first drive of the second half. We'll see what Defiance can do with it here. First down and 10 at their own 15-yard line. 14-0 Defiance on our Marco's Pizza scoreboard. Coming out of the half with the football and 3 and out on their first drive, and here we go. First down and 10. They fake the end around. It'll be Gomez up front. He spins away from the first defender, and he's going to be driven backwards. Not much there. Great second effort by Noah Gomez, but the pursuit to the football that time from Elida just too much.
Yeah. Hole got plugged up pretty quickly. He tried to spin around, go the other way, but I don't think Mr. Krim would allow him to go to the outside again.
No.
On the bottom of the pile.
So a gain of 1 out to the 16-yard line. Play comes from the sideline as Brett Zipfel will bring it back to the huddle. And they will bring it to the line. Trips to the right as the defensive line will shift. Pressure coming. He's going to throw left side. It'll be caught. And a nice job by Jordan Wright. We're going to see where he's at there. I think he's going to be about a yard shy of the first down, but nice job by Jordan Wright. Stretches out, gets the foot down, makes a nice catch.
Concentrates on the football, makes a nice catch with 2 hands, gets the foot down. Brez put it a little out in front of him a little bit, so nice catch and pass there.
So they're going to give him 7. It'll bring up 3rd down and 2 at the 23-yard line. So Jordan Wright, I believe that's his first. Is that his first catch of the night?
That's what I have.
I think he was targeted once or twice in the first half, but unable to haul it in. So 3rd and 2 at the 23-yard line. Motion from the far sideline. It'll be straight up the middle. This is Gomez with it. He's going to have the first down across the 30 to the 32-yard line. That is a strong run from that young man. Right up the gut. You could see those legs hitting the chest, and he was going to get that first down for his team.
Absolutely. Hit the hole hard, head down, square shoulders, hard to tackle.
Under 9 to play, third quarter. Defiance offense with a first down at the 33-yard line as they'll break the huddle. 2 backs in the backfield again with Zipfel on 1st and 10. And it'll be the second man through, a little misdirection. This is Wilder near sideline, breaks it at the 35, and it'll be spun down at about the 40. And a nice job of pursuit that time by Carter Kirby, 5'11", 220-pound junior, able to stick with Anthony Wilder. I think they're going to give him 5 or 6, Ray, but what a nice job by that big man to stick with Anthony Wilder. Wilder got away from it first, able to stick with him and spin him down.
Nice pursuit by him. 2 hands around the waist, lower to the legs, get him down.
So 2nd down and 3 after the gain of 7 for Wilder. Trips to the knee, far sideline, and a single back in the backfield as Brez will shift his guys out a little bit more, and they'll just give it to Wilder up the middle. He's got room off left tackle out across the 45. It'll be a good enough for Defiance first down at the 46, and another strong run from Anthony Wilder. Again, nothing flashy here, but Ray, you mentioned this in the first half. You start working the outside, those linebackers are going to creep a little bit, and that's going to open up the middle.
Absolutely, and the offensive line has done a great job of sealing their blocks. Double teaming Krim there a little bit, pushing him out and letting him come through. Obviously, you're not going to run any towards him, so a little play-action pass might be something here we might see.
Gomez in the backfield with Zipfel on 1st down and 10. As Gibbs comes in motion, play action indeed, rolls to his right, going to fire down the right sideline. He's got a wide open Brady Borton at the Elida 30 inside the 25, and Amari Wash is out there to put him away, but another blown coverage on that far sideline, and that's going to be a huge gain for Defiance. This will go all the way down to the 22-yard line. So 27
yards.
Plus the 6. No, plus the 4. 30-ish.
We'll go 31.
31. There we go. Ray says 31 sounds good to me. Once you go across the 50, it gets tough because you have to add in the extra.
And then subtract and then add. I don't know. My shoes aren't off. I can't count that high.
Great job there by Brady Borton. Was not going to not catch that one that time. Wilder right side. He's got room to go across the 20, inside the 15. He's going to be pushed out of bounds near a 1st down. He'll go inside our Stanball Jewelers red zone. And see where they're really going to mark him down. I think it's going to be maybe a yard or 2 shy of the first. Yeah,
we'll give him 9 yards on that carry.
All the way down to the 18-yard line. No, 13-yard line.
Again, get inside the 50. Numbers look backwards.
Especially all the way over there. The lines are at an angle, in case you're wondering.
There you go.
So for 2nd down and 1 at the 13-yard line, Defiance will break the huddle.
Be a good time here to see if we can get Kelton Gibbs open in the flat here. He's tight. Looks like he's on the right side.
It'll be Gomez with it up the middle. He's going to be hit.
First down.
And that'll be enough for the first down up near the 10-yard line. Give him 3. So Noah Gomez will have it. Enough for Defiance first down. That'll be first down, I believe, in goal now to go.
And we're doing a great job offensive line-wise. The first half we kept saying, Grim coming up, making it. You know what? Now we're running right at him and making him attack the football.
And I think this is the kind of play that you've seen out of this offensive line the last few weeks. First half maybe a little bit underperformed. Not saying they did bad. Just not what we've seen out of them the last several weeks. And
right.
Going back all the way to when we were up here last time and and I believe Cooper's going to burn a timeout. Play clock was all the way down at 5. So it's a Mark Motes Ford timeout. Check them out on County Road 424 in Defiance and online at markmotesford.com. On our Marco's Pizza scoreboard, Defiance 14, Elida 0. Defiance is knocking on the door there. 1st and goal when we come back on DCTV Sports.
Simplify your everyday banking with convenient account options and digital banking features that fit your unique lifestyle. Premier Bank, everyday banking solutions designed for you. Explore solutions today at yourpremierbank.com.
Welcome back to Defiance High School and another Friday at the Fred. Josh Bush, Ray Romero with you. Week number 7 of the high school football season. 14-0 Defiance on our Marco's Pizza scoreboard. First down and goal for Defiance. And I think at this point, Ray, the playbook is all kinds of open.
It is. And before Coach Cooper took that timeout, he was going Wildcat, so they took a little time. And it looks like they're sticking with a Wildcat as Brez is here on the sideline standing next to the birthday boy. We forgot to say that, didn't we?
I was waiting until afterwards.
You were?
Yeah.
Okay.
When hopefully he makes it up here. We can
You can
You're right,
sing. You
Coach.
don't want me singing.
So Wildcat formation, it'll be Noah Gomez in the backfield with Anthony Wilder, and they will give it to Wilder. He's going to be hit in the backfield, changes directions at the 10, breaks it to the near sideline, and this will be a touchdown, Bulldogs. He ran about 40 yards to go 10, and he hits pay dirt, and the Bulldogs tack on 6 more.
Yeah, we got a flag in the end zone after this, maybe excessive celebration of some sort. But
I believe I saw the football go flying. So
I tell you, when Anthony Wilder just gets caught in the backfield, 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage, slips the tackle, comes all the way around to the other side towards the sideline and scores with just pure speed.
So we'll see. So will this be? I'm gonna guess this is gonna be dead ball. So. Unsportsmanlike against Defiance.
So they can take it here, or they can take it on the kickoff, I believe. It looks like they're going to take it on the kickoff.
So the point after will be attempted here as Nicasio Hall will come onto the field. 12 of 14 coming into tonight. He's hit both of them here in the first half. So snap down, kick is up and on the way, and the kick is good. And like that, 6:18 to go, third quarter on our Marco's Pizza scoreboard. Defiance 21, Elida 0. We're back with more after this on DCTV Sports. Big thanks to all of our underwriters who make our high school sports coverage possible for you, as we couldn't do without them. 21-0 Defiance on our Marco's Pizza scoreboard, and big touchdown there, not just for Anthony Wilder, Ray, but extending that lead a little bit here. Gets you that extra cushion, and, if you're a lot of here, you kind of the panic starts to set in a little bit. You got a quarter and a half left. Now you're down 3 scores with an offense that is not one of those that can strike very quickly.
Correct. Not quickly at all. We haven't seen a whole lot of the offense so far, other than a pass here or there that have been actually dropped over the middle or too high. As far as running the football, I mean, they're probably going to average maybe 1 or 2 yards per carry. It's not been a whole lot. So our defense has really made great adjustments in shutting down what their offenses has done in the past against Salina and some of these other teams. But again, it starts with our defense. Our defense has just put us in great positions where we need to be to score these 21 points.
So a 15-yard penalty, so Hall will be backed up all the way to the 25. He's going to kick away from Wash again. It'll be picked up by Kaufman at the 35. It'll be hit and dropped out across the 40 near the 44-yard line. And a nice job once again. A penalty, it looks like a penalty marker did fly in there on this near sideline, but a nice job once again by the Defiance special teams. Kick it away from Amari Hall, and then you let the special teams coverage come in and do their thing. And look at that, a hold against Elida. So you're going to kind of negate all of that anyway. It's going to push them back inside the 35.
And again, special teams, who makes the tackle? Joey Robinson.
Yep.
He just plays kind of all over the field on defense and special teams and does his job.
I think he just likes to hit people.
I agree. I agree.
Might be just guessing there, but I've not seen him shy away from a hit in the last couple of years. So it'll be first down and 10. Elida at their own 35-yard line. Trips to the far sideline as Magoo will have Kaufman in the backfield with him, and they'll give it to him on first down. He's going to be hit and popped in the backfield. First man through was Big Ray Salinas. Second man through was Kelton Gibbs. And just like that, first guy blows it up, second guy finishes.
Absolutely. Just great defensive pressure up the middle. Ray Salinas is, just emphasizing his size over top of that center, pushing him straight back into the quarterback, into the play. And, a good linebacker just follows him.
Well, they're going to say he got back to the line of scrimmage. I'm
impressed.
I'm not sure that I agree that he made it back to the line of scrimmage, but nonetheless, second down and 10. No backs to the backfield as Wash will go in motion And they'll do a quick hitter to that far sideline. It's going to be complete, and it will be nowhere to go.
Again, Jordan Wright did a nice job coming up and slowing him down as the rest of the Bulldogs got over there. Rubio to make the tackle out of bounds for maybe a 2-yard gain.
Alicia Riddick, a junior wide receiver, gains 2 for Elida, but it'll be 3rd down and 8 at the 37-yard line. They'll have Kaufman in the backfield. And again, you got to watch for Kaufman coming out of the backfield. That's the play they've liked to run on 3rd down. He'll shift to the right of Magoo, and he'll stay in to protect. All kinds of pressure coming. He's going to step up, but nowhere to go. He's going to be hit and dropped in the backfield, and a sack for
Joey Robinson.
So Magoo will be dropped for a 2-yard loss back to the 35, so it'll bring up 4th down and 10. I'm not sure this is go for it on 4th down yet.
Inside your own.
At the 35. I mean, if you're inside Defiance territory, I see that maybe, but they
maybe 4th and 2, but 4th and 10. Try to flip the field here a little bit.
Keep in mind they did fake one unsuccessfully in the first half. Magoo is the punter, so the quarterback is the punter. Always got to watch for a fake. And he will boot this one away. A long spiraling kick with the wind.
Wilder a chance here.
And Wilder's got it at the 23-yard line, and he'll turn the corner at the 30-35. It'll be hit and dropped out across the 35, and Defiance will have a good starting field position here. He's going to get about 12, 13 yards on that punt return, and that's a nice job by Anthony Wilder once again. And
we do have an Elida player down here.
Looks like the Elida athletic training staff they've been kind of busy tonight.
Unfortunately. The last thing you want to see on a football field is kids getting hurt.
The man down for Elida will be Cohen Sullivan, a sophomore. So we'll take a timeout for the injury. 3:54 to go, 3rd quarter, 21-0 Defiance. Back with more after this on DCTV Sports.
Discover top-quality healthcare education at Northwest State. Our instructors have real-world experience, so they know how to prepare you for great career opportunities. Northwest State, where you'll get the top-quality healthcare education you need to succeed.
Welcome back to Fred J. Brown Stadium at Defiance High School. 21-0 is your score. Ray Ramiro, Josh Bush, and Ray, and obviously big defensive stop there for Defiance on that series. You're up 21-0 here. You could easily tack on another score before the 4th quarter. Makes it 28-0. In theory, doesn't seem like a big drive here for this Defiance offense, but maybe a time to kind of make a statement and say, listen, we're not going to play around anymore. We're done.
Absolutely. And again, I think this is the position also, like you had said earlier, where you do open the playbook a little bit. I mean, they can expect anything from us here at this point. I see between the tackles, run the ball hard, start running that clock down.
Yep. Yeah, no reason
but again, Coach Cooper does, like to air the ball out every once in a while. So, again, you set up a couple runs up the middle, set up that play action pass again, see if you can hit Braden again or somebody else down the middle of the seam. So
we'll see what they dial up here. 1st down and 10 at their own 35-yard line. It'll be 2 backs in the backfield with Zipfel on 1st down. It'll be Gomez to his left and Anthony Wilder to his right. Single receiver either side, and it'll be 2nd man through. This is Wilder. He'll be bottled up at the line of scrimmage, and he'll gain a yard out to the 36-yard line, and a nice job there by the Elida front to bottle that one up, and just nowhere to go that time for Anthony Wilder.
Yeah, again, just bring him in, see if he takes something to the outside again here, try to catch him sleeping a little bit.
Well, the play action has had Brady Borton open real wide down that right sideline, and could this be a spot to try and reel him in again?
You do have man coverage on that side out there, so.
They'll check the play at the line. 5 on the play clock. Ziffel takes the snap, rolls to his right, and they're going to set up a screen.
Perfect screen.
No,
This
Gomez
is gonna
has
go a
nobody
long
30
way.
yards in front of him. Amari Wash comes from the entire other side of the field. Amari Wash was playing coverage on the slot receiver to the far sideline, recognized the screen, and that's going to go for a huge gain of about 22 yards all the way to the Elida 42.
Perfectly set up screen. Obviously, you brought, again, running the ball out the middle. You get pressure from your defensive line. They're coming in hard. Slip it out to Noah there, and away we go.
So first down and 10. Clock spinning now on 2.5 to go. Third quarter. Motion from Borton, and they'll hand it off inside to Gomez. He'll put his head down and fall forward near the 40-yard line, give him a gain of 2. It'll bring up second down and 8. But again, clock just spinning here, and that's maybe, if anything, a lot is worst enemy right now is that clock spinning.
Clock spinning and Defiance getting first downs on offense.
Second and 8 now at the 40-yard line. It'll be Gomez in the backfield with Ziffel. They're going to stack trips to the near sideline. And it'll be motion. And they're going to toss sweep to Jordan Wright. He's got room on the, and there's going to be a hold from Gomez. This one's coming back. He'll be down inside the 20-yard line, but Noah Gomez, a little extra jersey grab on that, trying to seal off that edge. And I see what he was trying to do, but
not necessary at all.
Yep.
But, you have a man in front of you. You want your teammate to get as much as he can. So a little extra grab. You didn't think you'd get caught, but guess what?
You're kind of out there on the island by yourself.
You are. And the white head out there, Ralph Coverly, has eyes all over the place. So
it'll be a hold as expected against Defiance. It'll wipe off. That was going to go for about 20, 25 yards for Jordan Wright. Nicely designed little stack trip. Bring him on the end around, but all that for a loss of 8 back to the 50. So it'll bring up second down and 18 now for this Defiance offense. Minute and a half in rolling, third quarter. 2 backs and a bit of a shotgun pistol formation. Gomez will go up the middle. They're going to try to get some of that back. He'll fall forward near the 46-yard line. A little acting going on here on the near sideline. They call that the flop, right?
they call it the flop.
Yeah. None of the striped shirts bid on that one, but I'll give him a solid B+ for effort.
No participation trophy for that.
Third down and 14 now for the Defiance offense here at the Elida 46. As the third quarter is winding down, play clock is winding down as well, and play just came in from the sideline. They're going to have to hurry, and I think Coach Cooper's going to have to burn a timeout here, and probably not one he wants to burn. 31 and a half seconds before the fourth quarter, and Defiance will burn a timeout. It's a Mark Moats Ford timeout. We'll take it with him. 21-0 Defiance. We're back after this on DCTV Sports.
Proudly serving the area with the highest quality contracting services for nearly 100 years. Baker Schindler Company of Defiance and Paulding. 419-782-5080. Online at baker-schindler.com.
All right, final 31 and a half seconds in our third quarter. 21-0 Defiance on our Marco's Pizza scoreboard. I'll tell you what, that pie looked pretty good on the screen there. Did you see that?
I did not.
Oh, man. Little Marco's Pizza flashing up there. Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah, Coach Cooper takes a timeout there. Probably not a timeout he wanted, but, Joe Keewan up in the box probably did give him the right play. We'll blame it on him.
So 3rd and 14, Brez back to pass, pressure coming, and guess who it is? Big number 50, Parker Krim, able to beat the protection, and Ziffel goes down back in Defiance territory at the 47-yard line, so it'll be a loss of 6.
I tell you what, he went through 3 Bulldogs to get to him. It was a triple team, and he just manned through all 3 of them and made the sack.
Well, that's going to bring our third quarter to an end. And again, on our Marco's Pizza scoreboard, it's Defiance 21, Elida 0. Fourth quarter coming your way next on DCTV Sports.
That's a D1 body.
For the past 70 years, Midwest Community Federal Credit Union has been your financial partner, helping you achieve your dreams and secure your future. Midwest Community Federal Credit Union, with locations in Defiance, Bryan, and Napoleon. Find out more at midwestcommunity.org.
Welcome back to Defiance High School. It's going to be 4th and 20 for Defiance to open up the quarter. And a punting situation as Gomez will come in. He's going to have the wind at his back. 2 Elida Bulldogs back, and he's going to send this one a mile high near that right side of the far sideline, and we're going to see where they mark it out. It went out just about the 20-yard line, but I'm going to guess he's going to walk it back, as they normally do. 21, 22. All right. I just feel like it. Remember Price is Right? They used to have the climber.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what I think about every time they do that. All right.
If I knew the song, I would hum it. Yeah, just the climbing mountain guy.
Whatever it was, yeah. Climbing Appalachian guy or whatever. I don't know what it was. Nah, anyways, 11:53 to go in the ball game. 21-0 Defiance on our Marco's Pizza scoreboard. Elida looking to get some kind of offense going here. An empty backfield for Magoo, and he's going to look to throw near sideline. It'll be caught to Wash out across the 30. Nifty spin move breaks the first tackle. He's going to have it up for an Elida first down all the way out to the 37-yard line. It'll be 14 on the gain, and well, that's the danger that Amari Wash presents. Is you see how quickly, 2 Defiance defenders closed on him quickly, and he spun right through the both of them, fell forward, and got a 9-yard gain, went to 14.
Absolutely, and that's his first reception of the game I have.
Second, the big one he jumped up in the middle in the first half. Remember?
I do remember now.
Climbed the ladder. 1st and 10 at their 37-yard line. Quick hitter and a slant and a just absolute annihilation from Joey Robinson, and another injured Elida player, Tyler Dillon, who took a pretty good shot in that first half. If I remember right, they were looking at his leg in the first half. And he's going to be...
Looks like he's going to be helped off the field again.
And he's going to go back.
Joey Robinson, obviously, just a great tackle. Again, coming across the outside, Joey coming across from his linebacker position. Sees the football, sees the player, makes a great tackle.
Oh, we've got an injured Elida Bulldog, and we'll take a quick timeout here. 21-0 Defiance. Back with more after this on DCTV Sports.
Estill Chevrolet Cadillac is this area's new and used car headquarters, earning your trust one satisfied customer at a time. Estill Chevrolet Cadillac, North Clinton Street in Defiance, and online at drivebobestill.com.
Well, Mr. Dillon being helped off the field there by a couple of teammates. He'll get some attention on the sideline there, but looks like he's putting a little bit of weight on that foot, but we'll see. Hopefully, again, never want to see anybody hurt. 2nd down and 10 as that ball did fall incomplete at the 37-yard line. Clock stops at 11:23 to go in the ball game. And a 2nd and 10 here. Trying to figure out where Wash is at. He's going to be split to the right, and they will hand it off up the middle, and it'll be nowhere to go.
Whatsoever.
And a big stop there for this Defiance defense. This is going to bring up a 3rd down here. Cameron Kaufman has had a tough go of it all night long, and just not a lot of space with this Defiance defense.
Again, Rake's doing a nice job sliding off his block and making that tackle.
They get a offense in Elida that comes in last in the Western Buckeye League, under 100 yards a game rushing the football. And then you got a Defiance defense that comes in here very, very stacked against the run. Not going to add up too well. They're going to fake it to the second man through. They're going to go for the home run ball down the right seam, and this will be broken up. Eli Howerton out there, and just a nice job. That ball was underthrown. Eli Howerton out there, Anthony Wilder, Jordan Wright, all in coverage, and an underthrown football, and just not anywhere for Riddick to come back to it, and it's going to fall incomplete.
Again, he had a couple steps on them. Being underthrown was probably a good thing. Again, you put a lot of motion in it. You got Wash in motion. You're keying on somebody else, and they zip him out of the sideline there, one-on-one coverage, and almost gets a completion there.
Another off-target throw from quarterback Magoo, who's now standing in punt formation at his own 25-yard line, and he'll send a wobbling kick down that right side, and it will fall at the 30-yard line. And it will be down by Elida inside the 25 at the 22-yard line, and that's where this Defiance offense will come off.
I think if he lets that go, it bounces probably another 5 yards, but it bounced right up in his hands and he touched it, so we'll take it.
I was a little worried about maybe a block in the back there on the right side, but no call. So first down and 10 for Defiance at their own 22-yard line, 10:28 to go in the ball game. And you can expect, I would assume, a first down run here from Defiance to get this clock rolling. I could be wrong. Noah Gomez in the backfield trips to the near sideline for Zipfel. He's going to throw on first down. This is right across the 20 to the 25. Nifty move there. He's going to be hit and dropped by Wash, finished off by Krim. And you can tell the two athletic leaders on this Elida team, offensively and defensively, Amari Wash and the big man, number 50, Parker Krim.
Yeah, and they're just playing to the end. Obviously a lot of heart and soul. You see those two kids playing hard all the way into the fourth quarter, being down 21-0. They still have a lot of fight in them.
That's a pair of juniors that will be back on this football field, on the football field for Elida next year. At least they hope. Two backs to the backfield, clock spinning under 10 minutes to go in the ball game. It will be second man through. Nope, they're going to toss reverse here. This is right with it across the 30 and out of bounds at the 35-yard line. And a nice job there to kind of a little trickeration there. Again, Ray, we mentioned it earlier. You start keying on guys like Anthony Wilder. Noah Gomez is coming. Let's throw an extra wrinkle in there. We've got more athletes. Let's use them, and that's Jordan Wright, who will get the first down here for Defiance out at the 35.
Yep, about a gain of 8 yards there for him. And a little trickery, a little double reverse there.
Clock spinning. I thought he was out of bounds, but they spun the clock. So here we go. Right in motion. Second man coming is Wilder across the 35, and he'll just go down. He's going to gain 2, maybe 1.5.
I'm a nice guy. I'm giving him 2.
I heard that about you.
Not really. You heard wrong.
I hear a lot of things.
See if our offensive line still pounds here. They're doing a great job of sealing their blocks, double teaming Krim when they can.
So it'll be second down and 8 for Defiance. Two backs again in the backfield for Zipfel. Wilder to the left, Gomez to the right. He'll have it on second down. He's got room up the middle, across midfield to be hit and drugged down out at the midfield stripe. And another strong run. He got that head down, lower the shoulders, and hit the hole hard. And anytime you can get that, you're going to penetrate into that second level, Ray, and dragging defenders out across midfield.
I tell you what, our tackles did such a great job of sealing their blocks outside. Huffman just went down and got the second level linebacker, and he just right off his tail, away we go.
So
you get a center can get downfield like that. That's good stuff.
Second level penetration took it all the way out to the D. First down and 10 for Defiance at the midfield stripe. And it'll be Wilder with it. Cuts it back, and he's got room to go. 45, he's going to go far sideline. He's got room at the 40. A blocker at the 35, pushed out of bounds inside the 30. And a beautiful athletic run for Anthony Wilder. They're going to mark him out of bounds at the 23-yard line, so give him 27 yards. And a solid run there, and some downfield blocking from his wide receivers.
Absolutely. Actually, it was a little trap to the right. You've seen the guard pull. He hits the hole, sees its plug, plants his foot, goes the opposite way, just uses absolute speed to hit the outside. Receiver did a nice job picking up a block. And
Brady Borton down that left sideline did a great job. And we're knocking on the door here again as Defiance has it first down and 10 at the 22-yard line. Pistol formation with Wilder and Gomez in the backfield. It'll be Gomez with it, first man through. He'll push it towards the right. He's going to be hit and pushed back. Did he get to the 20? I'm going to say the forward progress was stopped. So give him 2 to the 20, and he will be in our Stanball Jewelers red zone. Stanball Jewelers is your trusted source for diamonds, fine jewelry, watches, and gifts. Check them out in downtown Defiance and discover why they've been serving the community since 1948. I'll tell you this, that last run by Wilder was a diamond of its own.
Absolutely. The kid that can plant and go like that, he's got a future at the next level, I believe.
Two backs again in the backfield as Defiance will let that play clock wind down to 3. They'll snap it and looking to throw. Pressure coming on Zipfel. He's going to toss to the back of the end zone, and Jordan Wright is there, and it's a touchdown, Bulldogs. A 20-yard touchdown pass for Brez Zipfel. We got a penalty marker back at the 25-yard line. So
you're roughing the passer, I believe.
Let's see if this one will stand. I believe that was Jordan Wright in the back of the end zone for the touchdown. So the penalty is a personal foul. That's going to be against Defiance. It's a dead ball foul, so the touchdown will count. He did say.
Not quite sure who he called that on. I didn't see anything too explicit there, so probably a lineman protecting his quarterback, I'm assuming.
Well, if our records are correct, that is the 43rd touchdown pass of the career of Brez Zipfel. And he is now in sole possession of first place as the career touchdown pass leader, taking over that spot from Drew Price, who played from 1998 to 2000. So if I believe we're going to blame Aaron if it's not right. So 43rd career touchdown pass, now number 1 on the career list here at Defiance High School. Congratulations to that young man.
Absolutely. The amount of quarterbacks that have been through here, that says quite a bit for Brez.
More importantly for his team, a 28-0 lead here with 6:17 to go in the ball game. And, well, that's a huge strike for this Defiance offense. And really for Elida, you got half a quarter left and you've not been able to get down the field much of the game. So, that's the dagger.
It is, absolutely. You're going to see our defensive line now just pin their ears back and go. So we'll see what happens there. Confirmation there.
So just confirming with our other statistician up here, that is the
official, unofficial statistician. How will we say that?
So Drew Price, congratulations to him, 1998 to 2000, had 42. Brez tied it last week, and now he has his 43rd and is in sole possession of first place. And if you know that young man well enough, you know what? He's gonna he well-deserved one, but he's more worried about the score on that scoreboard and his team taking home this win.
Very, very humble. I agree.
And that'll be in and out of the bounce at Kaufman. It's going to fall back all the way inside the 20. All kinds of blue shirts are going to hit him back there, and he's going to be dropped. Open field tackle Look at that coming in, Logan Hutchison. What a tackle there in the open field, and a beautiful, beautiful play there by Logan Hutchison.
Absolutely. Stay in his lane to the outside. Don't let anybody get outside of you. Comes up, makes a great tackle for a loss there. After the ball goes through the hands, then it's just like, let's go get it.
Yeah. And, one of the keys that I brought up before the game, Ray, was special teams tonight. They've kicked away from Amari Wash. They've taken him out of I think he had one punt return that he did pretty well with. But other than that, they've kept it away from him. They've kicked away, and they've had beautiful coverage to back it up all night tonight. And the special teams win here tonight for Defiance. So it'll be a first down give. This will be Kaufman with it. He's just going to extend that play out to the right side. I don't think he got more than a couple of yards. Maybe 3
yards or 2 yards.
I'm going to spot him at the 18. So a gain of 3 on first down for Cameron Kaufman. And
again, just stringing the play out and let everybody else come and help.
He does go out of bounds. So the clock stop at 6 minutes to go. We're halfway home in our fourth quarter. 28-0. Defiance on a Marco's Pizza scoreboard.
Yeah, and Walter's done a great job on the defense end of the ball, just stringing stuff out and letting everybody else come in to help.
He'll have 2 receivers to either side in an empty backfield. He's going to be back to throw. He's going to go right side. That pass nowhere near. And he had an open receiver on that far sideline. Trying to check the number here. 21. That's Landon Lopez, a senior for Elida. But, if I'm being transparent here, I do not feel that Ryan Magoo has had a very good night throwing the football tonight. His passes have been very high. They've been off the target. They've been behind receivers. Other than the little shots out to the flats and maybe a couple of quick slants, he has really not thrown a very good ball tonight.
Not at all. Hasn't been on target whatsoever. Again, here's rolling out and see if he can hit his
Pressure's
man.
coming, and he's going to throw that one to a spot that nobody could get to. Amari Wash was the intended target. He took a shot in the backfield, and Magoo slow to get up at the 5. But nice pressure that time from the Defiance front, and nowhere to go. And he's going to be hit and dropped as he throws the football. And
again, backpedaling, seeing the defense line come in, backpedaling, not able to set his feet like he wants to. The ball kind of hard to control where you want it to go. I was trying to hit Wash there on the sideline coming across and just, threw the ball out of bounds. You're not going to catch the ball out of bounds and go from there.
So Magoo will stand at his 5 to punt here. And it's no chance at a fake here at your own 5. This will hit out near midfield. They'll let it roll this time inside the Defiance 45. They're trying to air push it a little bit further, but that's where the Defiance offense will come back onto the field. 44-yard line was where the Defiance offense will come onto the field here. Up 28-0, and we'll see what Defiance will elect to do here, but can expect they're going to want this clock spinning here in the next few minutes. And
5 minutes of time here, so you're going to see probably a lot of Gomez and I would assume Wilder in the backfield here. See we can just get it between the tackles, run some clock here.
So it'll be first down for the Defiance offense as they reset. 2 backs in the backfield again with Zipfel. It'll be second man through. This is Gomez right side. He's going to go across the 50 to the 45, stay in bounds. Nope, he's going to be slammed down from behind out of bounds, and that is going to be all kinds of penalty markers.
Again, frustration from the Elida defense, trying to make a tackle. It's a little over-aggressive, hits the sideline and sort of a little more horse collar around the neck area, so they're going to call that every time.
Yeah, you can take your pick there. Out of bounds. Around the neck from the back. This is going to be down all the way inside the 20. They're going to put it at the 25-yard line. So that is where the Defiance offense now will have it first down and 10. Quick score from the Western Buckeye League. Van Wert, Ottawa Glandorf tied at 28 fourth quarter.
Wow. That is a surprise there. Again, it's WBL. You just, Strap it up on Friday nights. You never know.
It'll be Gomez with it. Inside the 25, clock spinning now near the 5-minute mark. He'll be hit and dragged down after a gain. Oh, he's still going inside the 20, inside the 50, down all the way almost to the first down marker. I thought he was stopped after a gain of 2. Noah Gomez. And there we got a penalty marker flying in late. It comes in the bottom of the pile there. We got laundry everywhere. And this could be a dead ball personal foul against Elida. So another personal foul here. And Ray, you mentioned it. When things go poorly, frustration sets in, and now you're just giving away yards.
Absolutely. And again, I'm sure Elida coach, maybe he'll take a timeout here, maybe not, settle his boys down a little bit. It's still high school football. We want a clean game, and that's exactly what just happened here. Elida did take the timeout,
So Mark Mote's fourth timeout. Elida will burn it here with 4:49 to go in the ball game. Quick score before we take the timeout with them. Ayersville celebrating 50 years of football tonight, leading Hicksville 21-20 late in the ball game. So we'll see a little bit of a barn burner just down the road here, just down Watson Road, right?
There you go.
But congratulations to that group out there celebrating 50 years of football out at Ayersville. And Coach Dales was out there and different things, and a lot of celebration going on. So hopefully they take it home with a win tonight, too.
It'd be nice for them. Absolutely.
28-0 Defiance. We're back with more after this on DCTV Sports. Welcome back to Defiance High School as Defiance inside our Stanball Jewelers red zone now, thanks to a couple of late penalties here from Elida, a couple of personal fouls, and it's first and goal at the 9-yard line as Brez Zipfel will have, check this, it's going to be it is Zipfel, but he's got a new back in the backfield, and it will be straight up the middle, number 20, that is Doug Hattemer, the sophomore, getting some time in the backfield. So Hattemer will check in there in the backfield. Nice run on first down. He's going to get 2 up to the 7. Maybe just give Noah Gomez a break. Get you a play off there, buddy.
I tell you what, this second half, Noah has really lit it up on the rushing yards.
Been very aggressive, legs churning. Head down, just plowing through guys.
Absolutely. It's not bad putting Doug Hattemer in there, a nice wrestler for us on the high school squad also.
So Noah Gomez checks back in it, running back to the right of Zipfel. Play clock spinning towards 3. They're going to snap it. It'll be Gomez with it, and he'll go untouched 7 yards into the end zone. And Defiance will definitely put the nail in the coffin here. And that clock will keep on a-rolling. 3:50 to go in the ball game, and Noah Gomez, a 7-yard touchdown run. Anything 30 points or more second half in Ohio high school football, it's a running clock, and we are now at 35-0 Defiance with that point after. On our Marco's Pizza scoreboard, Noah Gomez will put the finishing touches on this one for Defiance. 35-0, 3:21 to go in the ballgame. We're back with more after this on DCTV Sports.
Brunswick Eye and Contact Lens Center. Personalized service and quality products in a friendly and caring atmosphere. Schedule your appointment today. Brunswick Eye and Contact Lens Center. Stadium Drive in Defiance and online at visionsource-brunswickeye.com. The Strady Center for the Arts. Entertainment on a whole new level. The Strady Center for the Arts presents a full lineup of culture and entertainment right here in our community. Check out the full lineup and purchase your tickets today at defiancearts.org.
35-0 Defiance on our Marco's Pizza scoreboard. And a As soon as they get the ball spotted here and hit that clock, it's going to be a quick 3 minutes here, Ray.
Yeah, a good sportsmanship clock here. I guess they put it in high school, over 30 points. You run the clock. Obviously, you don't want the clock running against you at this point, but our offense and defense have just played an outstanding game on both sides of the ball.
And this one's going to go into the end zone for a touchback here for Defiance, and nice little boot there, little wind with Nicasio Hall, and he'll put it through the end zone.
And Elida's, I don't think Elida would be in a huge hurry to play offense here. See if they run the ball or try to throw deep.
With the wind, Defiance will. I'm not trying to say anything here, Ray, but we were here in week 3. Defiance was 0-2 before that, and they've reeled off now what will be their 5th consecutive win since that game.
I think it's you, Josh. You're just the.
I've been here before. I was here before.
Irish, right?
I appreciate that.
Luck of the Irish.
Yeah.
Irish aren't lucky.
So do we.
Have you seen them play? Never mind.
Yeah, well, don't get me started.
Again, swarming defense coming up, making a good tackle.
It's like we got some fresh jerseys out there, potentially on both sides of the football. 22 for Elida, the ball carrier there. That was Preston Kirk, a freshman for Elida.
And the starters are coming out now. Kelton Gibbs is on that tackle.
Jonan Snyder is the new quarterback for Elida, number 3. He's over to the sideline to get the play. And like you said, Ray, the Elida offense not in any hurry to do anything here. But they do have to kind of hurry because the play clock's at 9.
We might hit somebody in the head and reset that somewhere.
Play clock is 3. Play clock is 2. They're going to get a delay of game penalty. No, they're just going to
let it go.
They're just going to let it go.
Absolutely, as they should.
Kirk with the ball again up the middle. Final minute of this one. So with the victory here tonight, Defiance is going to improve to 5-2, 5-1 in the Western Buckeye League. Elida will fall to 2-5, 1-5 in the Western Buckeye League.
We're going to go with D'Angelo Gilliard, is senior on that tackle. I'll give him some airtime here. Doesn't get in the game too much. Along with Chris Bowling, number 58.
You want to borrow my binoculars, or you can see that far?
I can see that far.
Final 30 seconds are ticking off here in this Western Buckeye League win. It'll be a toss to the right side, and it'll be stuffed out so well by the Defiance defense. 59 came off of that one.
Jack Hines, sophomore.
So the final score from Fred J. Brown Stadium, a Western Buckeye League for Defiance, a Western Buckeye League win for Defiance. Final score on our Marco's Pizza scoreboard: Defiance 35, Elida 0. Postgame show is next on DCTV Sports.
Stanball Jewelers is your trusted source for diamonds, fine jewelry, watches, and gifts. Whether you're looking for a dazzling engagement ring, a timeless anniversary gift, or a present for someone special, Stanball Jewelers has something for every occasion. Visit us today and discover why we've been serving the community since 1948. Simplify your everyday banking with convenient account options and digital banking features that fit your unique lifestyle. Premier Bank, everyday banking solutions designed for you. Explore solutions today at yourpremierbank.com.
Discover great job skills training at Northwest State. With over 50 different programs available, there is something for everyone. Providing hands-on training and education is the community college advantage.
Proudly serving the area with the highest quality contracting services for nearly 100 years. Baker Schindler Company of Defiance and Paulding, 419-782-5080. Online at baker-schindler.com.
$35-0 Defiance, your winner here tonight as our Brunswick Eye and Contact Lens Center postgame show is underway. Brunswick Eye and Contact Lens Center, your family's vision source. Stadium Drive in Defiance and online at visionsource-brunswickeye.com. Taking a look at the scoring here tonight, it all began with an Anthony Wilder 38-yard touchdown run. That came off of a fumble recovery that the Defiance defense created with 10:25 to go in the first quarter, and Defiance took an early 7-0 lead. Noah Gomez would tack on a 5-yard touchdown run just before halftime. 14-0 Defiance in the locker room at half. Anthony Wilder, 10-yard run in the third quarter, made it 21-0 Defiance. And in the fourth quarter, Brett Zipfel becomes the career touchdown pass leader with his 43rd career touchdown pass to Jordan Wright. It went 20 yards. Point after was good, 28-0. And Noah Gomez put the finishing touches on it with a 7-yard touchdown run with just under 4 minutes to go in the ball game. Point after was good. Final score, 35-0 on our Marco's Pizza scoreboard. Marco's Pizza, 9 locations in Northwest Ohio. Wishing all area athletes good luck this season. Order online at marcos.com for takeout or delivery. We'll take a time out here on our Brunswick Eye and Contact Lens Center postgame show. More to come from Defiance, a 35-0 win for Defiance here on DCTV Sports.
Brunswick Eye and Contact Lens Center. Personalized service and quality products in a friendly and caring atmosphere. Schedule your appointment today. Brunswick Eye and Contact Lens Center. Stadium Drive in Defiance and online at visionsource-brunswickeye.com.
Welcome back to Defiance High School as we are putting the finishing touches on a Defiance win here tonight as they improve to 5-2, 5-1 in the Western Buckeye League, and they will travel next week on the road. Their final road game of the regular season at Bath. Wapakoneta will be the opponent for Elida next week as they fall to 2-5, 1-5 in the Western Buckeye League. As we will potentially get a couple of stats here in just a few minutes. Ray's mathing. He's trying to math anyway. So we'll get some final stats here. But just for me, an all-around team effort here tonight. Defiance offensively and defensively doing such a nice job of stacking everything together here. The defensive efforts were absolutely spectacular. Offensively here tonight, they used a lot of different weapons to make things happen here, and were able to come away with a big win over the Elida Bulldogs here tonight. So 5-2 now on the season. Again, 2 losses to open up the season, and then have now reeled off 5 consecutive wins since starting since the second week of Western Buckeye League play. So we'll see as we get I'm waiting on your math here, buddy. Nice evening here at Fred J. Brown Stadium as we're kind of wrapping up. You stayed dry tonight. A little bit of a monsoon last Friday night, but none of that here tonight. So let's take another time out here on our Brunswick Eye and Contact Lens Center postgame show. We'll come back. We'll finish this one up here on DCTV Sports.
Brunswick Eye and Contact Lens Center. Personalized service and quality products in a friendly and caring atmosphere. Schedule your appointment today. Brunswick Eye and Contact Lens Center. Stadium Drive in Defiance and online at visionsource-brunswickeye.com.
Welcome back to Defiance High School as we are putting the finishing touches on our Brunswick Eye and Contact Lens Center postgame show, joined by senior quarterback Brez Zipfel. Congratulations, young man.
Thank you.
Good team win here tonight. Talk about the performance of this team. Obviously, a couple quick turnovers early on in the game, but really a lot of guys contributing in this win here tonight.
Yeah, our running backs are really good. They kept driving their feet on tackles and spinning out of them on broken plays. I think most of our touchdowns were on broken plays. The pass to Jordan, Anthony's touchdown run. The only one was like the first touchdown there. He ran on the outside.
Sure.
So, and our line had a ton of pancakes tonight, so they did really well.
Yep. Defensively, aren't you glad they're hitting the other team instead of you?
Oh, yeah. They had like 3 knee injuries at that game.
Yeah. So, well, one thing I don't know I don't know how much you keep track of this, but want to congratulate you. You have taken over first place in career touchdown passes. So we congratulate you. And you know what we set up here was, even if you're thinking about that, I know in your mind that scoreboard and getting the win with your team.
Yeah, that's way more important.
See, exactly what we thought. So
if we would have lost that and I would have got that, I'd been like,
just another day.
Another day.
Well,
let's talk about this. The 0-2 start, obviously, tough for you. Looking at your team in that first week. Since then, you guys have really started to gel really well, reeling off 5 consecutive wins now. Mm-hmm. What have you seen out of this team in the last few weeks? Progress from that first start of the season.
Practices have been way better. That's all it's to it. And we've been finishing everything, all our plays.
It's amazing that you say that because your coach is saying the same thing. And when you say practices have been better, what are you seeing at practice? That is it the motivation? Is it the drive? Is it the commitment? I mean, what are you seeing out of it? Is it everything?
It's about everything. The energy is way better. Well, I think the first couple of weeks, everyone was being whiny because it was hot and they didn't want to be there. It was like because we had to practice inside for a little bit because
it was really hot.
Yeah, because of the heat. It was like 100 plus.
Yeah. Well, Brez, congratulations on the win here tonight.
Thank
Go
you.
enjoy it with your friends and your teammates down there.
Nice job, son.
And we'll see you in a couple of weeks.
Yes, sir.
All right, Brez Zipfel, the quarterback here for Defiance, win tonight for Defiance, 35-0. We're back with more after this on DCTV Sports.
Brunswick Eye and Contact Lens Center. Personalized service and quality products in a friendly and caring atmosphere. Schedule your appointment today. Brunswick Eye and Contact Lens Center. Stadium Drive in Defiance and online at visionsource-brunswickeye.com.
Welcome back to our Brunswick Eye and Contact Lens Center postgame show. I'm Josh Bush. This is Ray Romero, and you finally got some stats. I see your calculator.
The calculator, the toes.
Put your shoes back on. So let's take a
in.
look at some final stats from tonight's game.
Rushing the football for ourselves, Anthony Weil was 15 rushes for 126 yards and 2 touchdowns. Noah Gomez, 14 carries for 80 yards and 2 touchdowns. In the air, Mr. Zipfel, 10 for 14 for 116 yards and the touchdown. Anthony Wright had 3 of those catches for 30 yards. Kelton Gibbs had 2 of those catches for 24 yards. And again, emphasize again that, Brez's 1 touchdown pass puts him at the elite, in the record books. And just such a humble young man, it doesn't matter to him. It's the win. It's a team effort, and that's where he wants to be. As far as Elida is concerned, Magoo only had 8 passes for 26 yards, and Kaufman had 1 run for -3 yards, and Wash had 1 run for -3 yards. The heart of their offense is what we took away from them. And that's just great defensive play. Kudos to Coach Gryway on the defensive side of the ball. They really stepped up, especially the defensive back coverage. And I think that's where we win ball games.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations to Defiance. Again, they move to 5-2, 5-1 in the Western Buckeye League. Next Friday night, their final road game of the season on the road at Bath. And then they'll come back to finish things off here. For Elida, they'll go back home. No easy task. Wapakoneta next Friday night. So they've got a little bit of regrouping. For us, we're going to be at the River Rivalry next week, Tenora and Ayersville week next week. So we'll be heading over to Tenora for our broadcast game next Friday night. Big thanks to Athletic Director Jerry Beauty and everybody here at Defiance. The hospitality is second to none. And to our crew and our underwriters, you're all making this possible for us. We couldn't do it without you.